that are in the barboard in the women room group, please. Is it? Share on the women room group, please. I'll let you.
You keep my thing there, Mike. Huh? You keep my thing.
Well, I give you the wrong one?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, guys.
All right. Good night, all. I'd like to welcome the Assassins to the home of the Eliminators. Game 1 of the championship for the Nassau Valley Eightball Association. We're going to be using the patch tonight. All players know the rules for the most part. Any close calls, call a ref. Let's have a good clean match tonight, guys. We'll just call up the first game, Cedric and Ozzy. Cedric with the break. Battery.
Of the Nassau Valley Eightball Association's 8-Ball League 2023 season. And who would have guessed it? We have the Eliminators versus the Assassins.
Yeah. Change from the past couple of years.
Yep. It's always been Eliminators bad boys. Eliminators bad boys. Assassins are a good team. I wouldn't call them a young team, but they got a lot of old players.
Yeah. They played pretty good this season, though.
Yeah, they did. They were the number 2 team for the majority of the season.
Yeah.
Just juggling between them, Bad Boys, and the Monsters for a while, and Assassins about maybe halfway in the season. Assassins just took a hold of that and never let go.
Yeah. But you realize the postseason came down to just how the season finished. Assassins playing for first and second, and Bad Boys and Monsters playing for third and fourth.
Yep. Yep, exactly that. Let me check this stream really quick. Yes, you guys watching can let us know how the audio sounds. This first game, gonna get started with the first game. For the Eliminators break-in, we have Cedric versus Ozzy. Once again, Cedric with the big break, but he lost the cue ball.
Yep.
I don't think that hit anything. Just
traveled around the table and just found the pocket.
Yep. You gotta excuse me if you hear me sniffling. I'm fighting a cold right now. Might be able to hear it in my voice.
That's been going around lately.
Yeah.
I just got over the cold a few weeks ago.
And so did I.
Got it again?
Yep. I'm pretty sure I had between the cold and the flu about 3 or 4 times in the last 3 or 4 months.
Working too hard?
Working too hard, not getting enough sleep. Ozzy is checking the table out. He's going to take his time with this. He's not known to be the most aggressive player, but at the same time, he can run a table. We leave him out. I don't see too much problem here.
I see we have a guest appearance by the league president.
That we do. President Andy. Maybe we get him on the stream at some point. So, Ozzy takes the solid balls. He shot the 2 ball in the corner. He pretty good position on the 6. Probably going to take the 6-4 next.
Yep. Position should be automatic on the phone.
Yeah. 6-4 next, and he should try. If I was him, I'd try to come up table for this 5. Play the 5 ball, and then the 1.
I'd say 4, 1, 5, 7, 8. Because the 7 could play
In the side.
or
Yeah,
straight
that's
down.
correct.
Gets a good bump on the 1. So yeah, I definitely want to go 1, 5, 7 in this.
Can somebody watching the stream let me know how the audio sounds, please?
So he goes the other way.
7-1, and now he's gonna have to play position off the 1 to get to the 8.
I think he can slow roll it and hold it there for the 8. He's rolling towards the 13, so it should hold him there.
Correct.
And it seems the usual cautious, safe playing Aussie runs the table. Provided he sinks the 8. Which he does.
He does. And the Assassins strike first.
10-1.
10-1.
Oh, I think it is my shot now. I'll be back.
And up next we have Stario from the Eliminators versus Fernando, otherwise known as Furley or Sifu. Some people call him Seafood. Let's see which one he's gonna be tonight. How's that, Sherrod? Any better? Turned it up a bit. Not sure if it was too much. And oh, I lost the camera. I don't know what happened just now. Sario with a normal second ball break. And he scratches in the corner. It's not a good sign. The Eliminators. He broke dry. So all the balls on the table. Furley has his choice of balls right now. Gets ball in hand behind the head string. Volley rules. Calling one inside. I'm wondering if he's going forward for the 3. Correct, he did. He didn't. He moved it from next to the 10, but didn't get anything good going on with that. He has the 7 ball below the 12. If he has a shot on the 6 right now, he can play the 6 and leave himself shot at the 7 to try to move the 12 and on the 3 ball. See if I get a better angle at that. Still can't tell if the 6 passes the 2. He's not shooting it, so gotta believe no. He's playing the 7. May leave an angle on the 2 ball. It's right next to the 6, so don't think he could get at the bottom of the cue ball. Try to break up this 12-3. Still can't play the 2. Try to just come above the 6 ball. Just go past the shot line on the 6. Leave angle is going into the 3. And I don't know if he got there. I think he just came short of his line. He's probably gonna need to shoot the 5 ball in the side and get position on the 4 if he can even play it. I don't know if he can play it. He's calling it. Use the 4 ball to play position back on the 6. Try to get the same line that I was looking at earlier. They want a rack move. He's really taking his time with this. I think he just needs to play this though. Come off the rail to about where the 4 ball is. I think he should be good. Just want to go forward just a little bit. But he did not. He's trying to get into it right now. And he missed it, but got a good angle at the 6 where he could attack again. I probably want to get at the 13 ball because that 3 ball plays in the side. All right, so he touched at 12. And he's got an angle to play at 3 in the side pocket. Definitely can't hold it. He may need to roll forward. Bring the cue ball in between the 10 and the 15. We get a cut on the 8 ball in the corner. And he misses it. On the cut, Stereo gets his first shot at the table after that unfortunate break. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Sherrod. Wanted to bring an extra angle or two out tonight. Got a lot of fans in the house tonight. So Stereo with a miss. I don't know if that was intentional or not. Maybe he was playing safe. I don't know what he called. But he hooked fairly pretty good. Can kick at this 3 ball, but I don't think it plays. He's gonna have to, in order to play this, he's gonna have to shoot almost across from the rail where he's at right now, with a lot of left hand spin. Try to get that 3 to go. On table number 2, we also have the 3rd place match going on between the Bad Boys, Boom Boom Room Bad Boys, and Temple Builders Monsters. So I'm sorry, apparently Monsters didn't have enough players to play tonight. So they conceded the first game. Not sure if that's going to continue to happen for the rest of the series. But right now the Bad Boys lead that series 1-0. Furley almost made the kick. Gave a ball in hand, and he tied up the 10 ball with the 8. So that's something Stario's going to have to deal with. But he has ball in hand. He could attack that right now if he wants to. He's probably going to go ahead and try to get a couple of points first. I don't think I'd do that. I think I'd go after that right away. Smoking one of the balls from the center of the table. The 12 and maybe the 15 next. I'd take the 14 after this. Maybe not. I don't know if I like that angle. I definitely got to play safe off of this. I would not be aggressive on this one. Stario's calling something in the side, I think. But I'm pretty sure he's playing safe. Going to try to get the cue ball back behind the 8. Didn't get it, though. Definitely should have just came off of the right side of that 10 ball, nudged the 8 and got the cue ball to the rail. And Furley rolls that one in. Just got to play the 8 at this point. Eliminators give up a good one. If he makes this. Oh, and he overcuts it. He overcuts that ball. But Stario still has the deal. Still has to play his 10 in the side if he can get it. And he still has to get underneath that 11 and 13 to be able to play one of those. Maybe he can play the 11-13 combo in the side. Can't tell. I don't think it plays. He's playing the 10 in the side. And maybe he goes across one rail, stays above the 11 and the 13. Too soft. He's gonna have to play the combo now. Again, still not sure if it actually plays. But yeah, he was definitely trying to get on the other side of that. He's gonna kick at the 11 ball maybe. Maybe the 13. Didn't hear him say anything, but once his opponent has. Now he's gonna try the combo. He's going back to the kick. And he played it. Kicked the 11 right in. Gave him perfect shape for the 13. Now the 8 in the corner. 8 in the corner. And the Eliminator is able to steal that one away from the Assassins. Score 10-7. Assassins lead 11. Assassins lead 17-11. And Stereo just wants to break everything up. Yeah. That was a great shot just now, sir.
Thank you, sir. After playing the 10, I wanted to stay above it so I could just play the 13 straight
In the corner.
in the side pocket, because I could have played in the side. I could have seen it in the side pocket, but playing the 10, the cue ball rolled too much.
You want to stay above it or below it? Because
Well,
below it is,
Yeah, below it,
yeah,
more towards the foot of the table.
yeah. Well, in any event, it was a great recovery shot. And up now we have Dario the Beast versus Harold.
Tyro gets a good break.
Yep. Good control on that break.
Yeah, I was upset with my break. I clipped the head ball.
Yeah, I saw that. Dario dropped a strike on the break.
Has a problem with the 8.
Yeah, the 8 is tied up with 2 stripes.
Yeah.
And the 11 ball is being blocked up here near the corner pocket by the 5 ball.
So solids would be the way to go. Just got to if he can get good on the 3 ball.
13.
If he can get good on the 3 ball, he should be able to bump the 8 out.
Well, he could do that with the 1. He get a shot
he
at.
could go,
Get,
he could
yeah,
go forward, yeah.
yeah. That's unless he plays the 1 first. I mean, that's
He could
yeah.
do it playing the 1 first.
Yeah, I don't think he has enough angle. He'd have to really pound that to go forward and run into that 12 and 10.
Well, the thing is, he doesn't need to slam it to get a lot of separation. He just wants to bump that 8 ball out there slightly, Just needs to
Yeah,
touch the 12.
just a bit. But again, he doesn't have much angle. He's almost straight on this. What he could do, he could play the 5 ball, get a shot on the 6 in the side, or he's banking the 11. It's risky.
Yeah.
pretty risky with an open table. Great shot. Great shot.
It's pretty risky unless you beast.
I mean, whether you beast or not, it's a risky shot.
It is. Who's he playing?
He's playing Harold.
Ah, yeah. That wouldn't be wise to make any real risky attempts playing him. So I guess the 10 could play.
Yeah, it has to be able to play.
Kind of looks so.
Right. If he could bomb this 3,
Yeah, he
play
played.
the 10. Yep.
Unless he's gonna play the 12 on the side.
So if he plays the 12 in the side,
I think he's going towards the 8 and 10 as well.
he needs to be able to bomb the 10. No, I say if he playing the 12. Unless he could draw it. Oh, he stopped
stopped
it.
it.
Yep. And Harold calls the ref. You see the reason to call a ref on this shot.
He has to go forward. Well, no, he can draw.
He
to
can draw this.
Yeah, he can draw to the side rail and back out.
Just gotta watch out for that one ball, the 1 and the 2. No, he's drawing
Yeah,
it.
he's drawing it. Oh, that's a good shot.
Got all the way out.
Gotta play 2 rails for the 8 now. 2 rail for the 8 in the same pocket.
Not really. You could go right in between the 8 and the 3 ball. No. He has a lot of angle on that. Yeah. If he wants to just cinch this in, he could go to the bottom rail and then
Play it straight
run
down
into
the
run
corner.
into the 3 and play the 8 in the side.
Oh, he could play it straight in the same corner that he's bridging. Goes to 2 railway. Don't get hold. I think he got out.
Yeah, the 1 got him. 1 ball got him, but it's a pretty easy jump.
Harold calls for a ref.
Hello.
Good night. Got
Hey.
Q on the mic.
Yeah, I missed the first few games, but was able to come and see Dario play. What do you think about this job?
I think it's pretty easy.
And would you believe someone literally on the sideline said that is an easy jump?
Yeah,
Excellent
it's a
play.
pretty easy jump.
Excellent play. Is that a ERO?
That is an ERO, correct.
Ooh, okay. So you went
10-0.
Yeah, you went for it. 21-17.
And the
So-
Eliminators lead.
But let me ask you a question, right? Because I noticed the last 2 shots. I know that the league, right, VNEA, you can call a ref at any time, right? Mm-hmm. But clearly, some things are what we would say just obvious.
Yep.
Right? And for him to call the ref, I'm getting mixed reactions from the crowd. But for him to call a ref when the ball doesn't seem to be that close, what do you think?
I mean, It's his right, but it's kind of petty. Like, there's no reason to do that. He's trying to get in the player's head.
So it is a form of shocking.
Yeah, just a bit.
And that's what they say. But as you see, persons who have that experience and used to that type thing, it doesn't faze them.
Well, I don't let it bother me. I mean, if they call the ref, I mean, they can come behind and say foul out of nowhere, just to try to get in my head. So if the referee say it's a foul, it's a foul. I deal with it. But yeah, definitely not gonna let it bother me.
And in this championship, I guess you have to bring your A game, and then again, you have to do whatever it takes to win. Because I think this is the first time the Assassins has ever sat in battle against the championship team or in championship. So as we speak.
Yeah, as far as I know, this is their first time. In fact, they told us so the other day after that game. This is their first time in the finals. I want to say, I believe Furley may have played for a championship before with his old team, the Monsters. Oh yeah, he did play. He did play for a championship before. Yeah, he played with us. That's right. A couple of years back.
He was the eliminator.
Yeah, he was.
Okay.
He was.
Okay. I guess he moved on to. Oh, now he's a rival. This is interesting.
Yeah.
But I know Big Mike played for a championship because he was on a team with me some years past.
That's right. Club 30.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
No, he wasn't on Club 30. When we was in Meldon Plaza, when we won championship.
Okay,
He was on
but
that
the
team,
but
I
the same
left.
team, right?
Yeah, I left and went. That's when I went Canada to school.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't finish off it was like the championship ending part of it. Then I left.
So you dropped out of pool to go to school?
Man, would you believe that?
Who does that?
I don't know. I kick myself every day. But speaking of which, right, looking at the teams, right, and I must say this is truly amazing. I must give it to the Assassins, right, because we have two teams here, right? We have what we would call how should I put this? A veteran team versus a team of veterans, if you understand that.
You're going to have to explain that to me.
Okay. Now, this is what I want you to picture, folks, right? You have a veteran team. A veteran team, what I call persons who are used to this sport, like they have been through the gauntlet, right? The Eliminators. And the reason why I say that is because the Eliminators had sat in the championship seat for almost a decade?
More than that.
See? Okay.
more than that.
And yet they're young players, right? Still have a good many years left in pool. I know, well, I'm familiar with one or two of the players who may be in my age bracket. Won't say how old I am, but anyhow.
Actually, I think we have won every championship for the last, I want to say, 12, 13 years, except for about 4.
Wow. That's a very good accomplishment. But
Yeah.
like I was saying, when you have now a team of veterans, right? I'm talking about those persons who have been in the pool league for a while, and they have accomplished some things, but not as a team, all right? And fairly, I think this is Big Mike, Ozzy, and one or two other players. This their second year playing with the Assassins.
Correct.
So you see, I think this is like LeBron's story.
I get what you're saying now.
Yeah. So a team of veterans, elderly, one or two elderly players, been playing in the league quite a while, now tasting that top stage. You see, so sorry. Well, I saw that go on, missed the first shot. Table still open.
Got Brian asking what time is school tonight, Fredo.
The good thing is that, well, Brian, thanks for asking. Actually, I was in class, our class out early, so I was able to come down and catch some of this game. See, they're having an exam for those who didn't turn in their project, and I was one of them who turned theirs in. Yoo-hoo.
Very studious. Way to go. School definitely before pool.
Yeah,
And
I hope I don't have to kick myself again.
Just watching the game. Kawan missed the first shot, so the table is still open. He got a ball to drop on the break. He's playing Big Mike. So Mike is looking at the 13 in the corner. And he played it pretty easily. He has a shot on the 10 in the side, and he's probably going to want to move that 11 ball next.
That is true. The table seems open. 14 would be the only problem if he does not move
Well,
the 11 ball, unless he can bark in between or make a combination.
No, I try to just play the 10 and then play the 11 next. Come back out for the 15. You have the 15, 12, 9.
15. That small window, you try to go for that first?
No,
I mean,
played
after the 11?
Play the 10 and then the 11. I mean, you got a big window in the middle of the table.
Oh, I see where you mean. Up by the side pockets.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do have a nice size window to get
And
that.
from there, you
But-
got options.
But apparently he's taking the 12 to go for the 9, and that would leave him only a half table to run. And I think Mike could do it, but I've heard that when it comes down to some big games, you have so much on your mind, you tend to make simple mistakes.
See, the thing
And
is,
there is one.
you need to try to deal with your problems early, as early as possible. Yeah, you want to play one side of the table and then play the next side, but again, where that 11 ball is and the 15 is, they're pretty much opposite each other. You need to deal with those two as early as possible. You don't want to leave that for the end.
Well, I see the only problem Gowon seems to have is the 5 ball, but he can get that off the 3. He can use the 6 based on the angle he has in the side.
The 5 may go in the side pocket. I'm
That
not
is
sure.
true. That is true. That is true. To me, the angle is just so slim. I'm not good at side shots, so I tend to put my weakness on other players, which isn't the case.
Okay. Gotta play the 1 to get the 6. Came over way too much.
Yeah.
Okay, no, he's going for the 2. Maybe he's gonna try and move the 8.
No, I think he's going to do a stop shot. Oh, he's calling for the 6.
Yeah, that's a
That's
small
thin,
win-
yeah. A small window. But that only leaves him if he might save himself behind
And
the
where
10.
is his cue ball going?
Behind the 10. Or he might even bump the 10. If he bumps it, that's a good play.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna hit it that hard.
But that's a thin hit. So
Like I said, I don't think he was gonna hit
stay
it that hard.
behind the 10. And I see Mike doing a safe off of this.
Okay.
On the 11. He doesn't really have a shot. Well, he has a 10.
He has the 10-12 combination.
I think the 11 safe would be my preferred play because it's an easier shot to execute.
Is it?
And I need the 11 out. If
Yeah,
they-
I don't think he gets the 11 out off of that shot.
Oh, I see. Because of the closeness, the proximity.
Yep.
Well, Gino, like one of your teammates said, it's a possibility he can hit the 11. That would move it out somewhat. And that would leave him with a hard, Steve go on with a hard shot. The combination 5 on 6 isn't easy. Oh,
But it is
yeah,
playable.
It is playable.
Yeah, I don't know if I like that. But maybe he couldn't see the 10 enough to play the combination.
What I find funny is that from here, Gowon basically doesn't have an easy shot on anything.
But he does have a shot. That combination is playable.
It is.
It's not the easiest in the world, but again, what else do you have?
Would you take that from here?
From here? I don't know. I might though. I think about it.
I probably wouldn't take it. Looking at it, well, I guess, let's see. They say fortune favors the brave
The bold.
or the bold. See, that's why I am not up for championship, shooting championship.
Sherrod says, nice commentary, Q.
Thanks, man.
All right, so go on, tries the combination, and he misses it. But he opens up those 2 balls.
Yeah. Well, looking at it from this angle, Big Mike can put the 9 on the 12. Right? And now this would be the position, given the position, to now put the 14 on the 11 if you want to do another combination. But it looks like he's going straight for the 12.
Preferably, probably don't want to play that combination. And
Now he has no choice.
no, he has a choice. He cut the 9 ball in the side. But again, he's running into the strike solid balls.
Why are you trying to give this man a difficult shot? Clearly, the shot for this, see, is play the combination and more than likely put the cue ball behind the 8. You see?
But let's see if he can do it.
And he calls the 11. If he gets it, he has the 10 straight down still. Or the 14 may travel off and head towards the left back pocket. And no.
Yep, and he left go on a shot on the 7 ball.
Yes, he did. But it's a thin cut.
But he has a shot.
He had a shot at a time.
The combination in the side pocket with that small window was a lot harder than this shot.
That
right
is
here.
true. That is true. And based on the experience of go on, I can see him more than likely cutting this. And if it doesn't go, it now holds up the pocket from the 15.
That's the shot.
Well, I see the bad boys are all in their regalia
They are. They won by default.
by default.
Yep.
Against the Monstars.
Monstars didn't bring enough players.
How many
And
players?
go on with a big overcut.
Very big miss. This might be hurtful. But an experienced player, you have to play the 9 in the side and roll forward for that 15, and then everything is clearly out. Once you're able to get, because if you roll too far, you have the 11. If you roll too short, you have the 10. And then again, you can be perfect on both. All right, apparently Mike gets up, looks over his shoulder. Something is disturbing him. I think he can hear someone commentating on his shot. And yes, he gets the position. This is where what I was saying now. From here, a very good experienced player. More than likely, it's a 4-ball run out. You more than likely would pick your pattern quickly, right? You take extra time to look at it. And then from here, I think he's going to pull back and try and get. Okay, he came off the rail. Now, what do? Do you play the 10 or play the 11? Well, he has to play the 11.
Well,
11,
I
bounce out,
was
get it
playing.
there.
I was playing for the 10 just now.
That's what I
I
thought
played
he
the
was
10,
gonna do.
14, 11, and
Yes.
the 8 in the side or
Yes.
in the corner.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. But looking at it, I think he's waiting on the player from the next table to, okay, you can see it's the shot. At least this gives him extra time to think on what he needs to do to secure this win, because he knows
Let's
that if
see.
he misses, right?
So he has a slight angle on that. So if he wanted, he could stun up towards the 8 and then play the 14 ball
I think
next
he's
and then
just gonna
10
do one
inside.
reel. He's only gonna do one reel, and now he should do. If he's straight, he should do a stop shot. He might roll though. I wouldn't take that roll because the window is small. A stop shot is clearly the answer, right? To make it easier to get the 14.
That's definitely the shot.
But
Got to stop this and take the cut on the 14.
I think
There's nothing hard about it. I mean,
No.
but you would have wanted it earlier when you had
yes.
when you had another ball down table. You could have played that and then play position on the 8.
Well, I think he should clear this.
Yeah,
His
it's-
pool
it's-
level,
it's
he
nothing
should
hard
clear
about
this.
it.
He should clear this. He's second guessing. Well, they say, when in doubt, take another time out. They don't say that. It sounded good. How much pressure do you think he's under right now?
I mean, it shouldn't be any pressure. It's the beginning of the game, but at the same time, first time in the finals in years.
Yeah, that is true. Everyone is looking to dethrone.
Team game. Feel like everybody is dependent on you.
Yep.
You're wondering what are they thinking? What would this guy do?
What I find funny is that surprisingly, Big Mike and Ozzy, they didn't really bring their game, right, coming up to this final to make it here, and their teammates were able to pull them up, and it's a team thing. It looks like he's gonna play it hard enough to do too real. Yep, and he gives Eliminators an extra point.
Yes, he did.
Well, once you make sure. To me, that was an excellent play. Don't leave it a chance to roll it slow.
And get stuck behind the 3-ball.
Yeah, so just play it and let it come back out. This is a pressure shot. The reason why I say this is because once you play this game is over, your team is glad that you're able to put a dent in the Eliminators, right? 4-3, with just a 3-point lead to one of their strong players. He gets it. He secures it. Oh, we even have some cheerleaders in here.
Still a close game, 24-27.
Yes, it is.
I think it's my play, so I'm gonna pass this to Stario.
Oh yes, Stario is so nice enough to let me use his headphones and commentate for him. Yo. See, on this side we have what we would say is the Assassins they brought out everyone, seems like co-workers outside of pool, Yeah. And I see Ozzy came to make a statement.
Yes.
Because Ozzy is wearing red. What does that symbolize?
Blood.
Blood. Whose blood? Because now I think what he's saying is that, guess what? I am coming for business. The Eliminators better watch out. Everyone is in blue. I am coming to show you. You're gonna look at me. I'm in red. I am coming for blood, or I'm coming to shed blood.
That reminds me of a joke. That there was this famous Army captain, and every time they go to battle, he would say, "Bring me my red shirt." So everyone was like, "Why every time we go to battle you say, 'Bring me my red shirt'?" He said, "Because when I bleed, you won't be able to tell." So one day, they were at their base and they got ambushed, and they see this huge army, like 3 times the size of their army. And sorry, she took my train of thought away.
They're at the part where the army comes.
Yes. 3 times the size of their army. So the lieutenant runs in, Captain, there's an army 3 times the size of us. What are we gonna do? He says, "Bring me my brown pants."
Oh, that is a good one. I wasn't expecting that. So Eugene broke, something dropped. I think he sank a stripe. No, solid. Sank a solid. And now he's contemplating on what he should take. Remember, VNEA rules, you can choose once on the break and something drops, ball and iron rules. You can choose any ball.
Yeah.
What is the difference between the BCA break and the VNEA break? Once a ball is sank or a foul is created on the break.
Well,
This is for those who don't know.
there's two differences. In VNEA, if there's a foul on the break, ball in hand behind the kitchen, BCA is ball in hand anywhere. And then if it's a legal break for VNEA, it's okay to hit the 8 first to play a combination,
That's what I
but
was-
BCA you can't.
You can't. So, folks, for those who are wondering, we do play BCA and VNEA in the Bahamas. I think BCA league is going to start in a few months. That's still on hold?
Haven't narrowed down a date as yet.
Okay.
But once me and the team gets together, we're gonna make a decision on when it's gonna start. It's definitely gonna start closer to the summer, because we try to pretty much make it a summer league.
Okay.
That also gives us the option, if we want to have a second session, we can, because we do usually have some persons that want to try and qualify to play in the World Championship for BCA. We have some out-of-town players, and they usually can't catch the first session. So if we have any of those, we usually have a second session. So
Well, let me give you a kudos now, because I had the privilege of playing in the BCA last year, or when they had it last, and it was excellent. The fact that we was able to switch between 9 and 8 ball. It was definitely a experience I would advise any pool player to get into. It doesn't take up as much time as the VNEA at this time. That isn't downgrading VNEA in any way. I'm just saying in terms, so you're still able to play 9 and 8 ball in one night, and you surprisingly get out much quicker.
yeah, because of the format that we try and keep for it, and then the whole idea behind doing the 8-9 switch for it is because we don't 8 ball is predominantly the
Yes.
sport we play.
Yes.
The event that we play. Yeah. We rarely play 9 ball, and so to I guess make our players a little bit more competitive when we travel, try to incorporate playing more 9 ball. So we came up with the idea of having the 8-9 switch.
That's an excellent play. I'm sure that as other leagues around the world hear about it or see it, they may adopt the same
Well,
method.
You never know. There might be some that do it. Who knows? Because the beauty of it is that they allow leagues to operate as they see fit.
No, that is true. That is
So
true.
you just have to keep in mind that you still have to be mindful of any rule difference you may have when you actually go and travel to the main tournament. So
Back to the game,
yep, Kenton is
playing stripes.
yeah, miss on the 9 ball.
Yeah, he saw to me it was a nice try, but I probably would have taken the 11 and gotten a better position.
Well, I
Probably.
mean, the miss isn't a bad miss because the combination for the 2-1 can't play now.
No. But knowing Eugene, and he has a very good tactical game when he's ready, he could decide to probably see where he can park this to not give him an option, because I see it's 14. It seems like it can only play in this top left corner. Kenton's top board, 14, so that's a bit tied up. Eugene might decide to go and play the deuce. He's looking at it, play the deuce on the 1, saying the 9, and then try to park the ball up behind the 6.
Well, that's going to be tough because the
that'd be
13,
very tough.
he has a shot on the 13. He does that. Now, what what I would like doing is
Have you tried to go and get it?
I would have see if I can push this. If I would have pushed the 7 towards the 8 and 6, just so the 8 wouldn't be playable.
Well, it isn't playable straight down, but I think it can play in the side off the 4. Kenton is looking at the 14 now as we speak. This is one of the reasons why I would have moved the 11, so that when I get in the back there, I could have probably.
No, I think he's playing 11.
Oh, so he's looking at the 11. So he still has to work his way back.
Yeah.
But he doesn't really have any problems on
But
this
he goes straight for it, looks like.
Yeah, but I don't see him taking that next. And I don't think he can take the 13 the side. The angle of that is terrible. So he's probably going to use the 9 and come around. Probably one rail. Come across one rail so he could have the 13 in the same pocket or the 14 straight down.
I kind of like going for that 14 now. Because regardless of where he ends up on the table, he can still pocket that 9 ball because he can play a combination off the 13 or off the 10.
But I mean,
And if he misses the 14, the 9 ball still holds Eugene's 1 and 2.
but I mean, I probably agree with you in terms of what you're saying, but I agree with the way he played that. I would have taken the ball in the pocket to make it easier to get to another ball.
Yeah,
But his positioning wasn't too good. I was probably trying to play to get to the 14.
that's my thought process now. If your position is off and you leave that 14 for you wait too late to go after that 14,
That's true.
you are now stuck.
Hopefully he doesn't float this. Hopefully he doesn't float it. But he still doesn't leave Eugene with a straight shot, an easy straight shot.
Had he made that, he the only option that he has would have been to play the 10 in the
Top right.
corner and try and stun the cue ball over. And he doesn't have a lot of room for error.
He has a very small window on that. And
So
what's so
that's
funny is even if you take the 14, the 8 cannot go down to the top left.
but
Or
yeah,
the bottom left, sorry.
that's why I liked playing that 14 when he had a good sight at the shot.
Well, if he can see the 4, if he can see the 4 from where he is, I see him taking probably the 4 to get the 6.
Doesn't seem as though he can see it.
Okay, so he's going to take the 7 ball.
Yeah, I think so.
Nah, looking at it, he'll probably have to park the ball. Well, he can't park it. He has
He's
to
gonna,
actually
he's,
hit
he's
and
gonna
come
end
back
up
out.
he's gonna end up bumping the 8.
Yeah.
looks like. Oh,
Oh, excellent play, Eugene. He now has the 5 clear, the 4, the 6, and the 1. So,
yeah, he hit it pretty firm. So
yeah. Now it's only pattern play for him if he decides to pick the right pattern. He's looking at the 1. I don't think I would have taken that.
yeah, I like taking the 4, giving the shot on the 6.
I would take the 5, the 4, then the 1. I mean the 5, 4, 6, then 1. You see, because where it is, I can do a lot more with the 4 and a straight shot, okay. So now he either rolls forward to be closer to the right and then and then draws off the 6. But then he might bump the 8, come back too far, so or he can just stop shot it
Yeah, stop shot.
and then roll
He could do a
forward.
slight roll on the
Yes.
6.
Yes.
Looks like he wants to go into it though.
Oh.
Yeah, and
I
then, like,
see a save coming up,
it's gonna be a pretty tough one.
and that was unnecessary because he had the 6 shot. Clearly, the only problem was a bit difficult getting exact or good position for your 1, but you can get position for your 1.
Yeah, even if he just did a slight roll forward, just take the
take a
more
hard
tough cut.
You're right. But now he has
But
to
I think he can still see the cut on the 1.
Yes.
But he's gonna have to try and go 2 rails to be able to get this.
You're
6
going to be a hero.
He's looking at it.
You either you do 2 things. play the one soft, right? So that it now blocks the pocket of the 13 if you miss. And if you play a two rail, go and then try come back for the 6. That's the
I like
top
playing.
left.
I like playing the 2 rails because you still have the possibility of still holding the pocket even if you miss the one ball.
And it's two rail and he misses. But yeah, okay, now I see Kenton has a thin cut on the 13. Right? He has a thin cut on the 13. Now Eugene is beating himself up. No, that's the main one. It looks like he's going for this thin cut on the 13. Now, this is where you can say it's a very good shot because
He misses and he holds the one.
yes, and he bumps the 6. So it still stops him and holds him for the 10, right? But clearly, you can either take the 10 now, right? Roll forward. No, I probably would take the 13. Looking at it, because it seems to be harder to get to the 14, even though it's clearly almost in the.
You have an angle on the 10, so he could get
Yeah.
to the 14, not to play to the top rail and be able to play it. But
If he uses inside on the 13 and he misses the 6 completely, he may overshoot the 10.
no, I don't like. I have no English. It's already a hard shot.
That's why. But he may decide to think he's playing it soft, and he may play right English and overshoot the 10. So he'll have a thin cut on the 10 on the side. See? Overshoot it. He's going for the 14, and he got to have his fingers crossed. Oh, he gets it. He gets it.
Yeah, but now
No, he isn't. He doesn't have to run into the 8 from this angle. He can just roll forward, slight roll, and he'll have the 10.
yeah, but being so close to the ball makes it more difficult to sight his contact point on the ball.
And he got it.
Yeah.
I must say, Kenton has stepped his game up for championship.
I was about to say that he's been playing very solid all
Yes.
throughout the playoffs.
Yes, very consistent. It goes to show you that he's been putting in the practice. You know, they say practice makes better. It doesn't seem to be where he still has the angle. So I don't see him really hitting that hard, just playing the shot natural. Any angle he can play the 8. Excellent play.
Yep.
And Kenton wins it.
10-5.
10-5. They're 29 to 37. After the
So,
fourth game.
that is the end of the first round.
No, man. Are you trying to tell me after 5 games, right? The score is this low?
And
That
a
means
couple big wins.
these teams have brought their game. They are determined that when you have a big win on one side, I'm gonna have a big win on the next side.
Yep.
This is gonna be a very good playoff. So, Stario, seeing as how you are an eliminator, let me grill your brain. I have to pick your brain because we've heard all the talks, right? Dario this, Dario that. The eliminators this, the eliminators that without Dario. Coined the phrase full-time, right? Not because this is his team you're playing, right? He's a team member, but I whenever I say this and that, I always remember full-time using that phrase. But anyhow, so now that Dario is here, do you think it makes a difference in terms of 1, your team morale, 2, the opposite team morale.
Our team morale, it honestly makes no difference. Of course, it's not to say that we don't like the fact that he's here, because I mean, of course, the more weapons you take to war.
Well, that is true. That is true. He is arguably, well, I wouldn't even say arguably. He is
biggest, baddest weapon.
Your greatest weapon.
Yeah,
He is your greatest weapon.
but in terms of our team morale, it doesn't make no difference to us. We actually mentally we went into the season pretty motivated because of all of the comments that was going around, saying, oh, Eliminators are just a middle of the pack team without Dario. We're going to scrape into the playoffs, all that stuff like that. It was like, well, I don't think people realize the most Dario can do is score 30 points. And
Hold on. No, I can't let you get away with that. The reason why I say that is because the Morton Stars, if I remember correctly, right? The Morton Stars played y'all with only 4 players. Okay. Now, do you see how close that game was? That game, literally, I think the Morton Stars beat y'all with what, 7 points? 7 or
yeah, it came down to the last
okay,
games.
so with only 4 players, do you see the vast difference of what 30 points make?
Yeah, but that's literally 30-0.
That's what I'm saying.
Dario, what are the chances that Dario's going to run 3 EROs?
No, but he doesn't need to run 3 EROs.
But that's my point. So it's never going to be 30.
So that's what I'm saying to you. I can't let you get away with this. I know our fans are listening and they want to know, because Dario can score on an average night. I'll even say 5 points. 5 points per game. I'll give him that. We know it's more than likely, but we'll say 5 points per game.
Yeah.
That game when you all had to play the Monstars and you all had 4 players.
Q has the flaw in your thought process. It doesn't have to be Dario in that spot. Any other eliminator could be in that spot.
Okay, that's what I wanted to hear. So Dario was missing, right? Who else was missing that night?
Dario, myself, and Eugene. We were all in Las Vegas to the PCA World Championships.
Okay. Understandable. And yet, the Eliminators were still able to put up a fight such as one and even defeated the Monstars in the end. But now, tonight, Dario is here, right? I don't know. He won his game. He ran so ERO. Now, look at this. Even with that ERO, the Assassins are still up.
Yep.
Up by 8 points.
Yep. As a matter of fact, I think it just him and I won that first round.
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, so that means, 1, the Eliminators hasn't woken up yet, or 2, the Assassins has come for blood. That is what it means.
Assassins are playing very strong.
I must say that I didn't get to see the rest of the players. I saw a Kenton game. I saw a Big Mike game. I don't know how
Ozzy ran the table.
Oh, he did?
Said he broke and scratched, and Ozzy ran the table.
Oh, excellent. So that means everybody, obviously, that tells you they're hungry. They are tired of the Eliminators sitting on the top, looking down at everyone. So now they say, hey, this is our chance. We are coming to take it.
Well, they're gonna have to come with that mentality, because it's not like we're just gonna sit down and give it to them.
Well, that is true. That is true. No team in the Bahamas would do that.
We don't expect them to sit down and give it to us. So it's championship. You gotta bring your game.
So let me ask you a question now, off topic. Jag, newest member of the Eliminators. How is he fitting in?
Yeah, he's fitting in pretty good. So I've played with Jag before. Before I joined the Eliminators, I was on the Destroyers. Me and Jag was on the Destroyers.
Okay.
So I've played with him before, and then in BCA he played with a couple of us in BCA. So
yeah, I was part of that team.
Yeah.
I remember.
So we're pretty familiar with him at this point. So
Yeah, it does
Fit
seem
in
that
really
he's
well.
yeah, it does seem that he's fitting in. Well, back to the game. Furley is now looking for a shorty break. Sank a few balls, including the eight. The eight, as you know, comes back up on the table.
Yeah.
And so now he's looking. I wonder if he's looking for a safe or he's looking for a shot. It seems that he's looking for a safe.
He
He doesn't
he
really
sank
have a
the
shot.
and chose to spot it.
Yeah, that's what he did.
No, I was breaking over. I know they say if you drop a ball.
Oh, I think
It's-
I think he sank one already, and that's the position he has. Let me see.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he chose solid. I think he chose solid. Well, we'll be sure to confirm which one he has because Seti's looking at the balls now. So based on what Seti shoots at, then we'll be able to tell you or confirm. You must forgive us because we were involved in that deep conversation, finding out about the Eliminators and the Assassins and how.
Speaking of which, I want to send a shout out to Mark when I see he's in the chat. He's also an eliminator.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen it. Is this a lifetime club? I'm very familiar with Mark now. Yeah, he's a very good shooter. I don't know if he's touched the table in a while.
Well,
we joke about it from time to time when I see him. But
I've been asked them.
yeah.
I think he's currently out of the country. So.
Okay. Well, Mark, when I know you're listening to us, right? You need to put in this chat, when last have you shot pool? And if not, when are you coming home so you can be beaten upon? Okay, Furley does have solids. He's taking the 3 straight down. And yes, he does. He has it.
So needs to get into that middle park there. I don't know if the 2 ball can play well. It's a super tight window. I see him looking at it.
And
It's a super tight window.
Furley is one of the most unorthodox shooters.
Yes. In the country.
Yes, because not taking away from his game because he has a very, very good game.
Yeah, he's an amazing player.
Yeah, but if you would look at it, he shoots with his thumb on top of his stick.
Yes,
And
he does.
I was always wondering, could he get,
And he also shoots with his face.
yes, on
to
the side
of
of the stick.
stick.
So that goes to show you, like how they say, hey, your stance is wrong. The way you hold your stick is wrong. It goes to show you, it isn't that. It's what you're comfortable with. You can still achieve good things.
If you shoot enough pool, make enough adjustments, you can overcome whatever flaws you may have.
And that is true. I see the assassinator over on the table. And Kenton is now taking his talent South Beach to keep warm, I'd say. Okay, he's taking the 6 ball.
Probably make the 4 ball a little more favorable to go towards that park ball.
Yeah. Now, this changes everything because now, obviously, you cannot use the 4, right, to break it out.
I think he's still trying to get into that window.
He looks like he's looking for an angle between the 9 and 8 to probably cut the deuce, and that would break with the 5 if he plays it.
Yes.
And he may have an open table after that, but
risky
it's
shot.
not easy.
It's a risky shot.
Definitely not easy.
So we're gonna see now if he can make it.
If it pays off. What I must say, right? What I like about certain players, if you look at it, well, I don't agree with Teddy to stand right there, but I understand you didn't want to call a ref, right? Clearly on a shot that you more than likely can
It's a
easily
good
call.
shot.
And he got, like, fortune favors the bold, is it?
Yeah.
And he has the 5 straight down top.
Yes. He can
Top right corner. He has the 1
go
in the
forward
side with the
put
right
one on
angle.
The side and he can play the 8 in the same corner he played the 2 in.
Yes, that's what it seemed like. I want you to believe that if he pulls this off, this is going to be a huge injection in the Assassins' tank. I
Yeah,
hope you
they're
know
gonna
that.
extend the lead.
And he pulls
makes
it
it.
off.
Yep.
He
And
pulls
he
it
gets
off.
on the right side of the one ball.
Yes, he does. I've had the pleasure of being on a team with Furley and quite a number of these persons. I must say he has been consistent. Some nights you'll be off, but most times he's consistent. And as you can see, he lines up perfect for the 8-ball. He's going to take his time. And Yaro? No.
No, said he had a shot.
Said he had a chance.
Yep. But that is
And that's
another
it.
big score. And all of the assassins
1
are
point.
going crazy.
1 point. Now
They're
it's
up by
a 17-point
17.
lead. 17-point lead. They brought their cheerleaders, they brought their fans, and they are not disappointed. They are not disappointed.
And it is now my shot, so I shall be
All
back.
right, good luck. Yeah. Well, Eugene.
Yes, sir.
Well, obviously, the Assassins has decided they are tired of the Eliminators being in first place. I had a conversation with, I think you told me the Eliminators has tasted championship for over a decade.
Yeah.
The Assassins
and
say,
been in the finals. Been in the finals every year since we won our first championship.
my goodness,
Yeah.
that shows, perseverance.
Yeah. Well, we here now, but I ain't doing much right now.
Well, let me. I know the fans are looking and they're wondering, right? The first game is gonna be a decider for your morale, but it's not a decider for the championship because many times we've had where a team loses the first game and comes back.
I mean, not really. The first game is the first game. Is a lot of game to play. I mean, you gotta win. You gotta win 4 out of 7. So
That's true.
first game is just the first game, and it
Yeah.
ain't over.
Well, if they win this, they don't have to win 4 out of 7. They gotta win 3. Nah,
3 out of
more.
6. Yeah, for sure.
All right, so now we have Stario versus Big Mike. Big Mike asks, whoa, Big Mike is drinking a lot of water. I see 3 bottles.
Third bottle, someone have to pee.
You think that's a strategy?
I don't know what it is. All right, 37. Sorry, not 37. There's a score.
47 to 30.
47 to 30. Is that correct?
Yes, it is.
Because the score was 29. It was 29 to 37 just now, or
Yeah.
28?
29.
Okay. All right.
29.
All right. 17-point lead.
Yes, it is. I remember looking in the WhatsApp group, and Dario said that it doesn't matter if you remember correctly when some of you were in Vegas playing. He said it doesn't matter what happens. The Eliminators are gonna win 4 straight games. It's gonna be a sweep.
Dario said that?
He said that in the group. I specifically remember those words.
Okay.
That text.
Okay.
I remember that. Now,
Well, I'm not in the WhatsApp group, so I don't know.
what?
Yeah.
A tech man is yourself?
So,
Okay, well, I guess you're busy.
When you're in so many different groups and
Yeah,
the
yeah.
phone just ringing off all day.
Yeah, you tend to be
Yeah,
selective.
you don't want to hear all that,
Alright.
especially in these pool groups.
Oh yeah. Every. But hey, I must say it's very entertaining when you're having a bad day.
It's definitely entertaining.
Well, not for you now.
Yeah, practice room. There's a lot of game left to play.
Our practice room is back.
Practice room is back.
Ah,
It's a good break.
very good break.
Good break by Mikey.
He no longer has any ball tie up.
Nope.
Can the 11 go past the 8?
I don't. Yes, it does. I can. It goes clean.
Okay.
And he doesn't have any problem balls left on the table. It's just how he decides to run this.
I think this is a very sketchy shot here because when he plays this, if he goes over enough, he can play the 11 and it should be out. If he doesn't play it enough, yes and no. Okay, he still has it, but okay,
What
looks
does
like
he?
a combination.
What does he have? The
Combination.
combination isn't lined up. If you look at the screen, he has to cut that. He has to cut
Yeah.
that 15 ball.
Yeah. He has. Well, and
He
he's
has to
going
cut
for
the.
it.
He has to cut the 11 and cut the 15. It is missable.
He's going for it. And
Played it pretty good.
played it very nice. Now the 11, okay. All right.
So Starry was saying that Mike didn't call the shot.
He did. Well, clearly,
I-
it is in the rules. Definitely in the rule that
Yeah,
you
no,
must call.
you gotta call combinations.
Combinations,
I-
caroms, banks, kicks.
I don't know if he called it. I do know that Big Mike is notorious for not calling combinations. I've warned him about it on multiple occasions. I wouldn't say if he did or he didn't just now, but I do know that he has a history of not doing it. And I told him one of these days I'm going to call him on it.
And if do you think he would relinquish the shot if
Well, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if he would or he wouldn't. Again, you got to check the replay on the one just now. Not sure whether or not he did call it or not.
But let me ask you a question, right? No, he looks like he put too much English on it. But all right, a shot like that, right? Clearly, the 11 doesn't go past in the pocket, right? The 15 is in the way. Clearly, it's a shot that more than likely you see someone go down. That is what.
Do you have to call kicks?
Yes, you have
Do
to
you
call.
have to call caroms?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Do
sir.
you have to
As
call,
per the
do you have to
rules.
call combinations?
Yes, sir. You have to, as per the rules, right? But I was just saying, this being a gentleman's sport, right? Would you, oh, does he get it? He gets it. He gets past it. He gets enough past it. But
Yes,
would you,
he has to play the back cut on 11 in the corner.
I don't think he's liking it too much. Clearly, well, he has enough space. Clearly has enough space.
Yeah, but you got to play the shot.
Now, that's true.
Cue ball is going to track towards the 4 and the 6.
Apparently, Kenton is on the next table stirring up some trouble. I think he just ran an ERO over there.
And the man doesn't want to pay for the game.
Clearly not. Oh, he's looking for a very thin cut.
No, he's looking to see where the cue ball goes, I'm sure.
From there? No, I think he's looking to play that. You never know with that.
No way.
I would not do it. I would not try.
No way you try to play this in the side.
He's calling the side pocket, but he might be looking at it off the 7. That's where he can have more control for the cue ball. But that shot is
Yeah,
extremely.
that is what he's looking at.
To me, yeah, but I would not take it. I wouldn't take it. Well, probably he doesn't have enough to get around the 1 to cut the 11 down. And he doesn't want to take the chance of trying to throw it.
Okay, maybe he can't see enough of the 11 to cut it in the corner.
Yeah, no, he can't see. He can't see enough of it to cut it. Well, if you want your ERO, you either play for it.
I mean,
Would you believe
it's
another
not so
shot
much
is?
the ERO. He just wants to keep the man off of the table. I mean, the ERO will do that. But
He can either kick it off the 7 and try and nothing and park it straight down also. And he overplays it.
pretty badly.
Yeah.
Left stereo a shot. He could
Quite a few
hit a
shots.
6 ball in the corner. Maybe come off of the rail and then off of the 5. And he could stick it. You just play the 2-way, and if you make it, you got the 7.
Okay, I see what you mean. But it clearly looks like he's going to take the 3. No, he's going to
taking
take
the 7.
7 ball.
Yeah, he's reaching for this.
Yeah, that is too long unnecessarily. You can take the 3 and the 4 can go on the side.
You take the 6.
Yeah.
Take the 6 and stick the cue ball.
Or behind the 4.
Yeah, you call the 6.
Well, he took the 7. He
Took the 7.
off
Got the
table.
3.
Yeah, to me, that's more of an insurance ball. He has to do a little dancing around with the 3 because it looks like the angle is a little bit
I
straight.
guess you play for the 4 ball in the side right now. I want to get that off the rail. That's the
Yeah.
big thing.
And this is the problem,
Yeah.
because now he's going to play it. If he plays it, it runs into the 6. The 6 goes against the rail.
Maybe. I mean, he's hitting the 6 then. I don't think it goes that far. And then the 5 is in the pocket. Just need to bear down and play the shot. Okay, he actually hit it pretty full.
Yeah. Now, what does he do? Does he try a long shot on the deuce?
Long
Does he?
shot on the deuce, and you got the 5 ball sitting right in the
That
pocket.
is true. That is true.
Why do you try a long shot on the deuce? It's a missable shot.
Definitely
He's
is.
not playing missable shots right now. He's playing to keep the man off the table.
That's true. What do you think he's going after that? I think one thing I must say with Stario, it seems like he's only playing for a position on one ball.
Well,
Like instead of putting himself in the position that, hey, if I do not get the exact perfect position, I have a ball to fall back on. But clearly he played for the deuce. You see? Nah,
but he
just
played for the deuce where?
In
Did he
this-
play for it in the corner?
He said he looked like he
I
called
mean,
the
he's
side.
calling it in the corner, but looking at it in the corner.
Yeah.
But did you play for that, or did you play for that in the side?
Why does it look like he's gonna try to stop it?
I mean, he's going forward. He has an angle. He has an angle.
No, very good leave. Very good leave. If it was intentional, I doubt it, but if it was, hey,
I don't know. Whatever it is, he got away with it.
yes he did. Yes he did. Well, I saw him just take a rabbit out. Mike doesn't like that at all. Big Mike does not like that. He knows that he has to touch this ball because a ball in hand with only 4 ball run.
Well, this is what happens. This is exactly what happens when you fail to run out.
Yes, yes. Yes, it does. I suspect he's going to be pulling a champ on this. A cheddar champ. You take long, you look at the ball, you go down, you measure, you get back up.
And then you give up ball in hand. Your opponent runs out. That's what we call calling a champ.
Yeah.
Pulling a champ.
Yes. You have to take long now. You cannot just go down and miss. No, you have to take long. You have to measure.
Yeah, but
which
I
he's
mean,
doing.
he should take his time on this.
Yes, he did. He definitely does. It seems that he's using some right English. I think he wants to bring it back.
I don't know how
Yeah,
you could
that-
see that and you sitting on the side of me.
Because looking at where the cue ball is, see, he's trying to hit it from there. He definitely ain't trying to go. It doesn't seem he's going to try to go 3 rails. So he's using right English. He definitely didn't use enough, right?
All right, let's see what Stereo does here.
Yes. So what do you think is the right pattern for him to play at this time? Or preferable flat pattern? Because can't say the right pattern. Any pattern could be the right pattern as long as you get it. But what would you think would be your preferable pattern for this four baller?
I play the one in the side, come up table and leave an angle on the 2, and 6 in the corner. Six is pretty easy for the 8-ball. Or if you don't feel comfortable doing that, and he's coming up short every single time.
Yes, he is.
Every single time.
I noticed that I don't know if he's trying to adopt or he has adopted the SETI stroke. You know, SETI is a person that uses a soft stroke, but he is able to get to the position he wants on the table from years of playing, right?
Dario is
Not SETI.
not getting the position he wants on the table.
I probably would have taken the 1 and try bounce
I'm
back
taking
up.
the 6. I'm taking the 6. That's the shot.
Yes, it is. And it gets in perfect position.
It's not perfect, but it's pretty easy to play the 1, hit the bottom rail, and bounce back out. Just a little bit of high inside. I overplayed it.
Yeah.
Not enough spin.
Well,
Just gotta concentrate and make the shot. That's all.
well, if he doesn't play it, he can bring the cue ball more towards the center pocket, or to give Mike a harder shot to play. The left center pocket.
I don't roll this easy. I'm gonna stroke this and bring my cue ball 4 rails. And he played it.
Yes,
he
he
did what he
did.
had to do.
Yes, he did.
And one at 110 to 6. And
Is
the
there some-
Assassins lead 53 to 40.
13 from 16 to 13. Let me ask you a question, right? I saw a dop switch to a high five.
Yeah, we're not dopping on our wins. We high fiving.
Okay. Why the
It's
difference?
gonna keep the excitement. I mean, you just won. You just won a good game.
So you want high five?
Yeah, we high fiving.
Okay.
Yeah.
And once again, Mike is trying the shot. In order to try touch that, I think he had to what we would call jack up on the shot, so that when you hit down, the spin would take more. Because I don't see him for that angle playing it just how he played it flat and being able to turn. You need to curve the cue ball some.
Hey, what's going on, Markwin? Good
Oh.
to see you, buddy. That's one of our old teammates.
Let me correct you. Stario said that is one of your now teammates. He's just not here. He just has not played in a while.
This man has not played a single game in about 2 or 3 years.
Yes.
He is our old teammate
Yes.
and our current good friend.
Well, I can't say anything
If
because.
we needed him to come out and play a game right now in the finals, he would not be allowed to.
Oh, okay. That's
The
understandable.
league would not allow him to do that. And I'm pretty sure he understands exactly what it is I'm saying.
He needs to get his hip out and come.
Pay some registration
Yeah.
fees or something.
All right, so now we have Ozzy on the table. Ozzy's breaking.
I think he's playing Dario, and he went with the soft break. It's going to collide.
Why?
The 1 is colliding with the 13.
Let me ask you, why do some players tend to opt for that soft break?
Well, he feels like it's going to give him a good enough chance to get back to the table. And,
okay.
I mean, if he left Dario anything, and I think he left in the combination 5-4 for solid.
Yeah. And it
And
seems that
for stripes, he has options, but
I don't think he looks like he wants to take
Yeah, I
that.
don't-
He's
I-
looking at the deuce. The deuce, what is that board?
deuce 7.
Deuce seven
That's risky, though.
combination.
The 5-4 is a lot easier. And,
And it should clear up everything.
well, you should be able to hold for the 5-ball next. I don't think it's a big angle where you're going to lose the 5. I could be wrong, though. And even if you don't think you got a shot on the 6 after that, you just got to concentrate on making the 4-ball.
I don't think he has the 6. Looks like the
Yeah,
15
the
is
15
blocking
is
it.
blocking the 6, yeah. Yeah, you're right. He's looking at that 2-7 in the side.
I guess it's too tempting for him. He wants it.
Boy,
But
I don't know.
I don't think he's gonna take it. I think he's gonna take the 5-4 combination. No, he's calling the deuce 7 combination.
Yeah. So he asked me earlier what I thought about him taking that bank. Him taking that bank as his first shot in his first game. Because the bank gave him the strike balls and it cleared everything up. I told him I love it because he made it. And Dario missed.
He makes a mistake, and now let's see if Ozzy makes him pay for it. Ozzy's looking for his what we would call a gun, folks over here. Not to be mistaken for a firearm. We call sticks. This is your weapon of choice.
Let's see if he got a BB gun or he got a rifle.
Water gun.
Water guns get you wet and get you sick sometimes. So Ozzy elects to take that solid ball. Dario missed.
Now let's see if he can make Dario pay for that miss. What he had. I think he's gonna play the deuce soft enough to go get the 1 or the 4. He's going down. Ozzy has a very soft stroke, right? And he doesn't play for, to me, he doesn't play for position as much. He plays because he's saying, hey, I just need to play this shot, and then I'll get a next shot. I'll play for the next shot.
I wouldn't say he doesn't play position. He plays for areas.
Okay.
But to say he plays pinpoint position, he doesn't. Plays for areas. I play for areas too sometimes. And sometimes I play for pinpoint. I don't always get it.
I'm trying to figure out what he's going to take after this. Is he going to hit it out? Yes. And he gets the... No, he doesn't.
Did he tie it up?
Yeah, he doesn't have the 3. I think he's trying to bump the 6 up.
Didn't
to
get
the
it.
3. No.
I don't know if you could see it better from there. Maybe not.
No.
But no, he didn't get the 3.
I think this way is a bit too far for everyone, so you get to see from here.
He's peeking. Let's see what he decides to do.
He's obviously
playing
being
it safe. He's going to tie up.
Ooh, did it touch? Did it touch? Okay. Did I recall a foul? Was he agreeing?
Let me see.
Okay.
Go back.
Well,
Nope. Nothing touched. That 10 ball rock, but
it rocked?
yep. We're looking at the replay on the stream.
Yeah,
See,
it did
didn't
not
touch.
touch. It did not touch. It's a good call. Good sportsmanship by Ozzy. He gave up the foul.
Dario he has ball in hand. 10 ball is tight. The 9 and 14. The 9 plays in the corner. 9 has a couple of pockets. 14 only plays in the top
left.
corner pocket.
Top left. I see he has to look at moving that 10 because it's very difficult because the 3 and the 6 is blocking the bottom left Okay, he's opting for a safe. He's
Yeah.
gonna sink the 6 and more than likely try to park it on the 15.
I mean, he could stop it if he wanted to. You don't want to draw it, and you don't want to give him
The
on the
one.
one.
Okay.
Good shot. He blocked the pocket for the 5. And
Ties up the 10.
yep, he did tie up the 10, but I mean, he could be patient here.
Yeah. It's definitely a game of patience. However, he's playing one of the persons who has a lot of patience in terms of safing.
Yeah, but you don't have as much patience as Dario. Trust me, everybody believes Dario just runs out. Plays very smart.
He's a more determined player.
He's calling the safe. He's going to move the 9. He's going to move the 9 and maybe draw. Nice.
Force him on to touch the tree.
Nice.
Yeah, force him to move the tree. Cannot see the 1. Force him to move the tree if he goes into the 5. Okay. This is gonna
Ozzy is going to try to put that 3 closer to the corner pocket.
This is going to be a game of wits. I see Darius thinking the 11. Oh, the 13. Okay, he's going for the 13. I was looking at what he's going to do with the 3 ball. Okay.
He froze the cue ball on the 8.
8. And he literally has to kick at the 1.
Yep.
That's the only shot from what I see here.
Yep.
Because kicking at any other ball is almost near impossible. Good save by Dario. Let's see if Ozzy can get out of it. In a game such as this, I'm looking at probably trying to tie up another ball, right? And I don't see any. I probably
How do you tie up another ball
like
besides the 8?
Okay, like I'm looking at it. The 14 can go straight down here, right? I can try to hit the 13 over in front of the 14, not exactly in front, but on the further on the rail to block the 14 from going straight down. So he still has to do some work. But he has the 11, the 12, the 15 to try to, I guess, break out the 10 ball. Or you can still push the 8 on the tree.
You can.
Give the ball a 9. It doesn't give him anything, but then your 5 is still dropped.
5 is dropped. Your 3 is dropped.
Yeah.
And what do you do if Dario just decides to sink the 1?
That's exactly what I'm looking at. But then you have your tree. You have the 8 behind the tree. You can hit the 5, right? And then come off and hit. I would sing the 3 when you hit off the outer part of the 5. Hit the 8 to sing the 3. That would clear that up. And he kicks.
He kicks at the 1.
Yeah, it's perfect kick for the pocket.
He missed it. I'm pretty sure this 3 ball is going to leave the table.
Using what? The 15?
He's in the 15 probably.
And then he's going to roll forward so that Ozzy has no choice but to move the 5. That's one way to put it.
Yep.
Well,
Again, I don't really like sinking the opponent's balls in this situation because you're giving up points. But at the same time, I mean, if you win the game,
yeah.
you score the most points, and there's a lot of games left to play. This is the 3rd game in the 2nd round. There's still 7 games after this to play.
And exactly what you said.
Yep, and he
but
created some space.
yeah.
You see, he created some space between the 10 and
He's upset.
the 5.
He's upset because he knows that he has a bank. He gave him a bank. He gave him the 5 bank in the side pocket, the opposite side pocket.
He's taking the 1. He's calling the 1 ball bank.
Because he's thinking defense. which you should think against a player like Dario at
I
this time.
guarantee you, if he doesn't play that, and he leaves that one in the corner pocket, one ball is gone, and now you trapped with one ball on the table.
That's true. That's true. Well, I see what he's trying to do. I think he's gonna try to bank the ball back, a backwards bank. That puts it in front of the 15, brings the cue ball off table, and so he'd have some. Oh, that was terrible.
He's in a lot of trouble now.
Well, it depends. That's not. We cannot count. Well, they say don't count your chickens before they hatch. I see the 15 there. Right? He created some space with the 10, but the 10 cannot go directly on the 15. So
No.
you have to move the 15 before playing the 10. You have the 14 ball straight down, but it's not a straight, easy shot, right? So I take it he's going to probably try to bank the 10 out. And then that would leave, he doesn't have the 1.
I'm not banking that 10 anywhere right now.
Well, he could always break it out.
You move the 14. You shoot the 14 in the corner. If you wanted to play it safe, I mean, play it in the corner, and then draw the cue ball to where the 5 is. Then you have a shot. If you make it, you got a shot on the 11 or the 12.
And without giving him the 1 ball.
Yeah.
What? Okay, he's going to hit. He's playing a two-way shot. I think he's going to hit. He's hitting the 10 to move the 5 and the 14 at one point in one shot. Yep. But he gives him the 5 ball cut.
I don't think he did. He only has the edge of the 5. Unless that plays in the side, which maybe it does. It's tight.
Well, it could go there. Because I think it can play into the red.
I am positive
Hit
it
the
doesn't
9,
play straight in the
it can
corner.
hit the 9 and then go. Strangest things have happened.
It doesn't play in the corner. He only has the edge of that ball.
Well, it gives him something to think about. All he has to do is, I guess, touch the ball and then hope he has another shot.
It could play in the corner if it skids really bad. He's calling in the side. Like I say, it may play. It's tight.
That's a very thin cut.
And
Again,
another
foul.
scratch by Ozzy.
It is a good thing they're not playing the 3-foul rule. Because that would have been game.
If you were playing the 3-foul rule, Dario would have did that a long time ago.
Okay, now let's see the pattern that Dario has for his 6-ball run.
But
If he runs
you
it.
got to move the 14.
But the 14 can go in the side now.
Can it?
I was thinking it can.
Small pocket.
The angle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Corner is much bigger. $14 in the side.
12.
Maybe, yeah. Move the 12 ball
Well,
and
actually,
15.
I think he moved to 15 and come around. No, he's going for the 12.
12 and then the 15. Draw this. Play either for the 11 or the 15. There
Very
you
good
go.
play.
Got the 11.
Now
15. 9 in the corner. 10 is your key ball.
for the 8.
Interesting.
To give him a two-way shot in case he doesn't get the exact position he wants. So he could get the 11 in the side, then the 9, then the 10. I don't think that's a straightforward shot in the side.
I've seen the stalemate used quite a few times.
Somebody asked a question about stalemate.
Yeah, that was the practice room. You saying there's no 3-fall in 8-ball, which we know, but there's a 7-shot. Oh, Dario missed. Wow.
And that is what I was saying.
Wow.
That isn't a straightforward shot
Yeah,
now.
but again, I was taking the 11 before I took the 15, because you could have played that 15 ball and went
Two rail
went
or three rail.
three
and come
rails
on.
for the 9. Yeah, 3 rails for a straightforward 9 ball, 9 10.
Well, I see Ozzy has no choice but to take the one soft enough. Well, a nice medium stroke, get past the side pocket.
He's not going past the side pocket.
Oh, my
How are you
goodness.
going past
And
the side pocket?
I was,
And he can't see it.
oh,
But how is he going past the side pocket
With low
with,
range.
with that angle? Come on. Come on.
you can wish. This is it. This may be his last shot. And no.
Does
Is
he
he
get
gonna
safe?
get lucky?
Does he get safe?
Oh.
Almost.
I was just going to ask if he has a rabbit also.
Almost.
And do you think Dario's going to go for it, or is he going to?
Of course he's going to go for it.
Well, you can't say that.
Of course he's going to go for it.
Yeah, that's true. I wonder how frustrated he normally gets in the past when he misses a shot that he shouldn't have missed.
Listen, Dario used to hate missing.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, shots that he didn't intend to miss. Yeah.
Does he do what I see a lot of players do, like how Mike played a shot, right? He missed the shot, and then after the game he went and set the shot back up. Immediately after the game.
I don't know. I don't know if he did that immediately after the game, but he remembered the shot.
Ah, okay.
He would go home. He would go home and practice that shot.
So he has a table.
No, he used to.
Oh, okay.
He used to when he lived with his uncle.
Dancy.
Yeah.
Another one of
Desmond
the top,
Burrows.
yeah, one of the top, another top shooter in the league. I think he plays with the Bad Boys.
Yep. He had a rough night out the other night when they lost.
And again he misses.
Yeah, but he played that with a lot of speed. He was trying to
And
get the cue ball back over.
he's going for it. Ozzy has no choice. The only problem I see with this is that, okay, Ozzy's going to roll it, right? And the accuracy he must be accurate, right? In order to roll it off enough, to hit the rail, and then get the 8 ball. And that's enough.
Missed
That
again.
is it, yes. But he leaves it in a good position.
Yeah, but you just play the 11, you play the 9, you have an
Angle.
angle on the 10, and you play the 8 in the same pocket as the 10.
Hold on now. For the last 2 shots, we've seen Dario miss shots that clearly he can play. That's makeable, right?
He did.
So anything.
He did,
It's
but
possible.
you don't expect him to miss these shots. I mean, anything is possible. He can miss. You don't expect him to miss these shots ever.
Goes to show you he's human.
I think it's more of a pressure situation with the team being down right now.
Yeah,
But he
you
put-
want to do
yeah.
your best, especially when everyone expecting you to do quite well. Okay, hold on.
Again, I don't think he cares about that. So he's probably gonna end up banking this 8 ball. That was tough,
Do you
but
think he's gonna do to roll it down to get the bike?
I'm pretty sure he will.
A shot like this, what do you think Miko would do? Oh, you heard that? He's
Yeah, he
playing
called it safe. Ozzy's just gonna roll the.
I see what he's going to do. He's not going to give him the kick behind the 8. He's
Yeah, but Ozzy is just gonna roll the 8 ball up on the 5. Just take away the shot. Dario, from there, depending on where he is, he's gonna put the cue ball behind the 8 and stick it and play the bank. And he didn't get it. Oh
No,
wow,
he didn't.
didn't get it.
But what can Dario do? Well, he can always call Donnie and then send the cue ball around to real. Or
That's not bad. It's not a terrible shot.
yeah, and he calls a ref. Yeah, that shot is not as easy. You can place, looking at from here, you can place the cue ball between those two, but you don't have much room for the stroke. You see? So I see, and he's checking it right now. He's checking it right now. call, or he's even leaning forward, hoping that it touches. And that's it. It's literally a hairline space.
Tough shot.
I would have called the ref to probably move that ball for me.
I may ask. I may ask him to move it too. But again, he still has the bank.
Yeah.
He still has the bank.
And
You know,
he's
all
calling
depends on how many cushions he wants to play it.
He's calling it. He's calling it right back up here, and I think he's going to play a two-way shot.
Yep.
Oh. I was thinking of cross bank, but he's actually looking like he's banking.
You want to
direct.
control this cue ball.
Yeah. With the cross bank, right? You bring the cue ball to rail.
Yeah,
Put it
but
more
you
over
need look at the window. Look how close that 5 ball is to the corner pocket. And
Yeah.
You don't want to leave him a spin shot where he can play the spin off the rail.
there. Okay, I don't understand how you mean right now. Oh, what is he gonna do? It seems.
If you look at the table, he has all of this.
Yes.
All of this. Sorry. Where he could be anywhere from here to over here and still play that 5 ball.
Well, this is it. This is a tactical game. The Assassins want it. Clearly, he has to push the 8 more on the ball. And this is what I'm trying to say right here. Because now it's not a stalemate, right? Oh, I think I see what he's going to do. He's going to use top English. Hit the 8. The 8 hits the 5. Cue ball, continue forward, and then sinks the 8.
Probably.
Because from that angle, I don't see him.
Just like so.
And
again-
that's exactly the shot.
So it's a
10-point lead.
10-point game.
10-point lead.
10-point game.
So that means now it went from 17 to 13 to 10.
Seven games left.
7 games to go.
Yep.
So that means 8 games already passed.
Yep.
Well, that means the Eliminators has no choice but to pick up their socks. They have to pull
Pretty
them
sure
up.
we've been doing it.
Well, I mean, you're nipping at the heat.
They
You're
had
nipping at the
they
heat.
had a good first round. They had a very good first round.
This ain't too much of a bad second round.
We did not have a good first round.
Okay.
But
This is the 4th game in the second round?
this right now
Okay.
is the 4th game in the second
Okay.
round.
And one of their stronger shooters, who's been shooting strong almost all season, right? Kenton is up. Who is he playing?
So they had two 10-0s between the first and the second round. They had a 10-3, I think, would go on.
Wow, yeah, that's true.
Yes.
That's true.
That's 27 points, 27 or 26 point
Difference.
handicap, and we only down by 10. This game far from
It's
over.
good for you to be optimistic.
That's why I'm the captain.
Yeah, it's good for you to be optimistic.
If you can't figure out how to win, then you're in trouble.
Well, that's true. That's true. Because your team, like you said, has been in the championship too many times to count.
Yeah, I mean,
You know, either you've been playing for a championship or you've held it.
we've
the
won
champion.
we've won games. We've won games where we've been down 35 points
Wow.
on I think like 2 occasions. So man, 17 points ain't nothing. But you gotta play.
Well, like I say,
Those mistakes we were making earlier, we can't afford to make those anymore.
like I say, an experienced team versus a team with experience.
And there you go.
And he
Kenton.
signed quite a number of balls.
Yep.
And
On the cue ball.
Yeah. And so now Jag approaches the open table, ball in hand behind the head string. And I think he's asking to move the magic rack. Yes.
The practice room, that's what we came here for.
What he said he came here for?
He said he loves the banter. Here to entertain.
All right, clearly now. He's looking at stripes. I see there's a problem with the 9 and the
The
11
9, the 11 plays in the side.
in the side.
If you look at the angle
From
on,
here,
on the
yeah,
monitor,
yeah,
the
you're
11
right.
plays in the side.
You're right. Clearly, he doesn't have any problems because if you was to take the 15 the side, the 10 the side, roll down for the 13, that would give you the 11.
The 11
Right.
plays in the side.
Yeah.
Just need to
See it
navigate a shot.
to get down there.
Yeah, but I wouldn't play. I'd play the 15. I'd play the 15, and I'd go in between the 8 and the 9.
You would
He's doing it simple though.
You would literally try
I
to
am-
duck window was short and small.
Yeah, but I mean, all you gotta do is leave the right angle. You got ball in hand. You give yourself
Yeah.
the right angle.
Well, he has it now. We can even run into the 8 a little bit.
Hell, excuse my language.
Hell no.
Why would you want to run into the 8?
I know.
At
I
this
say the
point.
same thing, but hey. And there it is. There it is.
He's got to
And
get below the 5. I think he
Yeah,
got
he
it.
has it. I think he has it.
Yeah.
I think he has it. And either way, if he doesn't, he still has the 12 he can fall back on to get him back down there and try to get position.
Yeah.
But he has
Got to
it.
get good on this 11.
Oh, no,
Is
man.
it-
Just a
it
little bit
plays-
of left English. A little bit of left English.
It plays, but you don't want to run into the 9 and send the 9 into a crazy position.
Ah, and he gets it. I see the 9 coming towards the head string, middle diamond. If he plays it right, and he still has the 12.
Well, again, you still gotta play it right.
Well, apparently, Jack looking like he's going to try destroy one of the Assassins' stronger players for the league. I know you would be happy.
You saw what happened. You saw what happened in my game where I tried to separate the 8 and the 6.
Yes.
And I hit my ball too thin, and I had a little bit of inside spin on that. I was trying to just send that down towards the corner pocket and leave a shot on the 1 at the same time. And I actually ended up hitting it too thin.
And there it is.
There you go. Great shot.
Ah, okay, yeah, he has it.
No,
'Cause he
he's
has-
got it.
Because he has the 1. The 1 can stop him off the 9 cut, so that should be easy. Easy for him now. The 8 ball.
8 goes in the
deciding
corner,
or
past the
side.
4, or both side pockets. Just gotta get good on this 12.
He just has to touch the 1. He doesn't have to do anything fancy. Just roll it
Yeah,
forward.
but do you want to be straight on this 12 or you want to angle on the 12? You wanted an angle on the 12.
And apparently he's straight.
He's straight, but he could go forward.
Yeah, he can. With some
Go
left
forward
English.
with a little bit of spin, yeah.
Left English, he should be able to get position for the 8 ball in the top left corner.
Right now, hey Stacy, right now, it's a lot of spin. He's going, maybe he gets the side pocket. It's tough.
Too much dancing.
Yeah, it's tough.
And he now doesn't even have the side pocket
No,
nor
he's,
the corner.
he's gotta bank
Yeah.
it. He's gotta bank it in the corner. Right
No,
now,
I think
this,
he's gonna take the what? Oh, I think he's gonna try use the 7.
no, that's too far.
Yeah, I wouldn't try that.
Too far. He's gonna thin cut this.
But if you thin cut it, you're cutting it backwards at a thin cut, and then on top of that, you have to be able to control the cue board.
Yes, it's not easy. I mean, he played the one. He played the.
I probably would cut it in the top left corner. But hey, and there it is. There it is.
All right,
And
so
he gave up. He gave up a lot of
lost
points.
lost that one 10-7.
Yeah, unfortunately. So 70 to 57.
All right, so it's back to a 13-point game, and it is.
It just goes to show you.
It's my shot.
It just goes to show you. He could have taken the cut.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
could have stayed
even a
up
far
here
cut.
and take the cut.
Yeah.
I agree.
But
All right, I'm gonna hand this over to Stereo.
yeah, let me get. Apparently, I'm commentating with the Eliminators tonight. All right. Hey, Stereo.
Hi, sir.
You know now I had Eugene and Nazi. Well, I had you in the hot seat also, right? You need to go back there, right? Just for a short time, because we have to comment on that last game, right? Do you agree with the shot that he just did with the 8 ball?
Jerome?
Yes.
I was thinking play it off the 6 ball.
Play it off the 6?
Yeah.
Where?
Same pocket.
In the
that
same
he,
pocket?
That he tried to cut it in.
Okay, that was, well, yeah. Me and Eugene was talking about it, and looked like the 6 was just a bit too far to hit it off the 6 and then go on the side.
From where I
From
was
the
sitting,
angle where we were.
where I was sitting, it was not exactly a 90 degree from it. So a stun off of it would have taken it to the pocket. You know,
Well, I
firm shot. You know,
I suggested my choice would have been the top left corner, right, straight down. Because
well, he
of the
got too
fact-
far. He got too far down for that.
and that is why I was saying.
I think that's what he was playing for.
I know. I think he was playing for the side pocket. The
I-
speed
I-
he hit that with.
Because he was pretty straight. He was. I don't think he was expecting to get that much out of it.
Okay. But
Because you know, the more full you hit the ball, the more speed you got to play it with. So I
Yeah,
don't think he
and
was
I-
anticipating getting that much out of it.
I don't think I would have taken that shot in any event. I would have gone, like I said, the top left corner with a thin cut on the outside of the 8 because I can control the cue ball much better. See, because he lost the cue ball. He had to hit it hard. The 8 ball ricocheted and go on the opposite side pocket. So now we have Eugene versus Harold. All right, I don't think Eugene wanted that at all. I think he tried to play it. He misjudged the speed of the table.
Sorry for the brief intermission. So Eugene and Harold is at the table. Eugene has a shot at the 1 ball right now. I can't tell if the 7 can pass the 8. No, it cannot. Okay. He's looking to see if he can play the combination on the side. If he can get a good angle on this 2 ball, he can possibly be able to. Nah, maybe that's not possible. I was thinking playing the 7 in the same side pocket, he's going to play the 1 in. But in any event, he is playing the 1. So he has a shot on the 3 ball. Okay. threw it back. I don't think he was trying to bump the 5. But that may actually work in his favor. He can play the 5 in the side pocket. In the left side pocket and go straight into the 7 ball, possibly. Looking at the angle here. He can get into the 7 and have a shot at the 6 in the side pocket. But at the same time, playing that shot, if he plays bad position and hit that 6 just right, that is the 8 ball going. So he's opting to go take the 5 in the corner. Made the shot. Has a shot on the 2 ball. But if he plays this, he's going to touch the 15. So he may have the only choice but to play the combination in the side after. I know he was looking at it earlier, but now is a much more difficult point in the game to have to play it. Unless he can get the cue ball to draw off of the 15 into the 7. Oh, he was able to draw straight into the 8. I didn't think he had enough to do that. But got it done. Works out. He can play the 7 or the 6 in the side. So I'd go 7 in the side, 6 in the opposite side, because he's going to be left with the angle to get the 8 in the left corner. Looks like he might be pretty straight on the 7 though, so that may make it a bit more tough. He might be looking to roll it forward and play the 6 in the corner. And float the cue ball over, play the 8 in the same corner as the 6. Oh, no, he was able to manufacture the right angle he needed. Looks like a lot of angle, though. Can he hold it for the 8 without getting himself into trouble? Yep. And Eugene wins 10-0. He cuts it down to a 3-point game going into the 3rd round. Three-point game. Good run, sir.
Thank you very much, sir. Needed that.
Yeah, stop the bleeding.
Yeah, man.
We now have ourselves a game.
We do. Score is 70-67. 70-67 Assassins. Really, I was very, very fortunate that he missed that ball in the side pocket to start that.
Yeah. I didn't, when you played the deuce ball and drew into the 8, it didn't seem as though that you had enough to draw it that much straight into the 8.
Yeah, no, it was a pretty big angle. It's a pretty big angle.
Spin. spun it in.
No, I didn't spin it. Just done.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, you were close enough to the 8 that you just.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
just stun it in. I was just trying to make sure that I had another shot.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, practice room. Yeah, we needed that.
Yeah.
It's a 3-point game going into the third round now.
Would have been even better if we had gotten that big win from Jerome.
That's right. It really would have. Be a much different game if that
Yeah.
happened.
I was telling Fredo that from where I was sitting, it looked as though that he could have played it straight into the 6 ball and carried it into the same side pocket. He was trying to cut it into.
I understand that he was trying to get back to the side pocket to play the 8 in the side. But at the same time, it was so much simpler. Just
I don't think that he was trying to. I think that just overplayed it. I think he was playing for the corner.
You think so? We need to ask him because all the spin he had on that, that was crazy. That was a lot. It wasn't even so much the spin. It was the spin and the speed. He had a
I'm
lot
thinking
of
the
speed on
thought
that
process for him is that because it was so straight,
Yeah.
you know, hitting the fuller you hit the ball, the less speed it's going to take. And he wanted to probably widen the angle and allow the English to take. I mean, it could be wrong.
That's
but
possible. I still feel all that speed he had on that ball. I feel like you say, it was a lot of speed and a lot of spin. I think he was playing for the side pocket. But who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? Only he knows.
Yeah.
And whether or not he actually tells us is a different story.
Yeah. I see Go On is now up to break.
Yeah, he came in for Cedric.
Yep.
I think Cedric didn't win any of those games in the first two rounds.
Yeah. And he lost them both actually, 10-1, I think.
Yeah, I think both were both. Well, one of
Well,
them
the
scratched
first
on
one,
the
yeah,
break,
he scratched that
on
break,
the
so-
break, and then the next one, he tried to play it safe with his one shot and didn't get it. Never got back to the table, I don't believe.
Yeah.
So this is Juan versus Harold.
Go On gets a pretty good break.
Yep, and he has a shot at the stripes.
Yeah. If he can make a good opening shot, because he's going to be bridging over this 5 ball. If he can get a good opening
He
shot.
also has a shot on the 11-2, I believe. I can't tell for sure. He definitely has a shot on the 9.
Yeah, this opening shot, I can go to the limb and say this is the crucial shot of the game.
So I was just informed that Harold has already had two EROs on him for the day. Well, actually, so it wasn't 2 EROs because my own wasn't an ERO. He ended up missing the first shot, but he got skunked in that. And I got to check. Maybe he got skunked in the first game as well.
Dario
He
breaking
played,
run.
That's right. He played Dario for a 10-0.
Go On look like he's going for the 11. Oh no, he's going for small.
For the 2.
Okay. Well, small,
I
small is
like
pretty
I,
open
yeah,
as well.
I like this. But he's
I'm
on
thinking the biggest thing for small would be the 1 ball.
Yes, that's correct. The one goes in the side, it goes in the corner. What he needs to do, he just needs to make this shot. He probably roll down to the bottom rail and play the 7 in the side. He just needs to stay off of the rails. It's making these shots so much. Oh no! Oh no! Tied up the 5 ball. 5 may still play off the rail, but these rails play so tight. He's definitely going to try and punch into this right now. And that makes the shot a lot harder. He's elevating. He's gonna punch this over to the rail.
Good shot.
He made it.
But
A little bit of separation,
yeah,
but
I don't think he made it much better.
yeah,
And he doesn't have a attacking shot.
yeah, he does. He can play the 4.
Well, yeah, he does have the 4 ball.
He can play
That's
the 4.
provided it can pass. Can it pass the 9? Can the keyboard pass the 9 to play the 4?
Yeah, yeah. Not sure if he can see the 4 full, but he definitely could catch the edge of the 4 to play it. Got it. What do you do here, though?
I guess he can see the 4 if he's looking to. He looks as though he looked to cut the 4 to the pocket where the 10 is.
It's calling the 4. It's calling the 4 in the corner.
Oh, I guess he was looking at the angle, the way the cue ball's going to come off the 4.
Do you play the 4 here and try to attack the 13 and 5 again? Or do you just cinch it? So I'm wondering if he was trying to intentionally sink that 10.
So now Harold is at the table. He has to now address this 5 and 13.
Yeah, but he has a couple balls down there he could do it with.
He can play the 10
and get angle on the 15 and
to
the
draw
side.
to draw into him.
No, you go to the bottom rail. Just go to the bottom rail and come up behind the 5. You just need to move the 5 up just a little bit. And even if you don't get it, you still got more options. He's going all the way down the table right away. Alright, he didn't get the angle to try to attack it right away.
He's probably going to use the 11 to give himself the angle on the 9 to try and attack it.
He's got it.
Yep. Okay, practice room. So for the Eliminators, it is Eugene, Stario, Gowon, Dario, Cedric, and Jerome. Assassins, it is Big Mike or Mikey, Chris, Kenton, Harold, Furlando, and Ozzy. Make sure I'm not missing anyone. No, I don't think I'm missing anyone.
Look at him.
And missing from the teams right now, Duran is not here for the Eliminators, and Full-Time, Cliff and Sherrod aren't here for the Assassins.
Sherrod is watching though. And Harold with the miss. So
Yep.
he's giving Gowon another chance. He's going to kick himself for that. He missed the shot and he missed the breakup.
Yep. Well,
But I guess
I think he's happy he missed the breakup since he
if
missed
he missed
the
the
shot.
shot, yeah, correct.
Now, how can Gowon get to these balls right now? He He has no ball close. So if he's going to attack it, he's gonna have to travel multiple rails.
So what he could do, he could play the 1. He could go forward into the side rail, and he could bump that 8 ball out of there. And he plays the 3 ball, leaves the angle on the 4, where he could send the cue ball towards the 13 and the 5. It's already set up at an angle, so 13 cut the 5 ball. 5 ball hits the bottom rail and bounce back out.
Okay. If he gets a good angle on the 4, he could also travel 3 rails for the breakup as well. Oh, he misses the 1.
He missed it. He missed it.
But where the 9 is, Harold has a pretty easy breakup.
Yep. And if he had it right now, it would have been the perfect time to do it. But just because he still had so many balls on the table.
But now the thing is, because of where the 14 is, the only option he would have would play the 15 and go for the breakup now. But if the 13 does not end up in a favorable position, the 14 isn't going to be much better given the way the cue ball is going to.
Yeah, no, I would have played. I think I would have gave myself 2 chances at it. I would have played the 15 in the side just now, stop shot. Left a big angle on the 14, so I could go cross table for the 13. For the 13 right there, like what he's doing right now. But he didn't make it any better.
No.
And now he has to.
He's got to hope for a good roll.
Yep. So, and I know losing those first 2 games, 10-0, 10-0, he's got to be feeling all of this right now. With the score only being a 3-point lead.
Yep. Oh, he gets a good roll.
Did he get a good roll? I don't know. Can't tell. Yeah, I think he can see it on the side. And if he can't,
Well, he isn't immediately going down at it. So
no, he isn't. He's looking at the kick. And he can't see it. Wow. Wow, how unfortunate is that?
I mean, I know he didn't have any other choice but to go after it so late. He made multiple attempts at it,
Yeah.
but this is exactly the reason why a person shouldn't plan to leave trouble for the last.
Well, he didn't.
No, he didn't. I'm just saying
Yeah.
it's an example of why persons shouldn't intentionally leave it to the last.
Yeah, he didn't. He missed the shot and he missed the breakup.
Yeah.
And that came way short.
Yep.
Way short. So he gives the ball in that.
So 1, 4, 5, 3, 8. Or 4, 1, 5, 3, 8.
Played a 1, 1, 3, 4, 5, 8.
2 rails.
No, 1 reel. Just play the 1. Play the 1. 1 reel.
Ah,
Play
you
for the
mean
3.
Short rail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Play for the 3. Get rid of that. And you got 2 balls on that side of the table. Play the 4.
Yeah, I actually like that. Though.
Yeah.
It's easier to play position on either the 4 or the 5. I guess for me, why I wasn't thinking that way is because I'm left-handed. This would be a super difficult shot for me.
Exactly. Pool is so much harder for lefties.
That's why I'm so awesome, because I'm still good at it. Good-ish.
So does he play the 5 and then the 3? He plays the 4. And do you play the 4 and then the 3 or 4, 5, 3? But I just don't like leaving this. Okay,
Going
good.
for the 3
Yeah, I don't like leaving the 5 ball. That 3 ball, sorry.
So he can get off the rail as well.
There you go.
Just has to travel to the middle of the table. Right?
Yeah. A little bit of right spin. Right spin for control.
Ah, yo, lefty as well. Practice room.
So is pool as hard for you as it is for stereo? I see that. All right.
And go on wins
Good
10
win by
6.
Go on. And
Eugene, the Eliminators finally lead.
And the Eliminators
Finally lead.
that is our second lead. That is our second lead of the match.
Second?
Yeah, we led maybe like the third game.
Oh, when it was 21-17.
Yeah, when Dario ran. the
Yeah,
Dario.
yeah. But as I exit again, it's now my shot.
I've seen a couple of your videos. I'm only playing with you guys right now. Stereo does play pretty good sometimes.
Who?
Stereo as a lefty.
Well, I've been going. I had to go and pay some bills.
So it's Stereo versus Aussie right now. Aussie is breaking. This is the third round, so we're alternating breaks. Second game in the third round, so it's the Assassins break. See what Aussie can do. They're down by 1.
I am going to say I'm not going to say disappointed because you still have 4 games to go, right? But the Assassins, I think they may have used the last bit in their gas tank in the second round.
Well, I don't really think that they had a good second round at all.
To allow y'all to come back from what, a 17-point deficit?
Yep.
My goodness. But we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see.
And again, the fourth game of that second round, they won that because
Yes,
Jerome.
that is what I'm trying to say
Yeah.
right there. You see, and so with a big loss right there with what happened with the game with Jerome, now looking at the score, the Eliminators are up. I just stepped away, went downstairs, came back up, and now the Eliminators up.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't have stepped away.
That's what happened. That's what happened.
Where you made a mistake for the Assassins. No, that's straight.
No.
Yeah. Make sure this iPod don't go dead on me. So did Aussie break dry just now?
Yes, he did.
Yeah, he did. You think he left Stereo a
Yes.
shot in the
Oh,
12 in the side?
This table looks very playable.
Yeah. Again, the 12 is playable, but it's a tight shot. And do you really want to play that as your first shot?
Well, you see what he is better than going overboard.
He could shoot the 14.
The 14.
The 14 goes in the side too. 14 is right next to the 12.
okay, yeah, definitely. But maybe if he comes off the 1, he's looking at probably a scratch. He doesn't get the position that he wants. But you're right, he can play that instead of the 9.
14 ball is 7 or 8 inches away from that side pocket. How hard are you going to hit that you scratch?
Should I actually pull for the other team now?
You can pull for whoever you want. This is a free country. But
No, the reason why I'm saying that is because, okay, obviously most persons are right now saying they're expecting the Eliminators to win. If the Eliminators do not win, that would be the most talked about topic tomorrow, that will be the topic. That is what we would call news in the pool world, right?
But is it news, or is it news that the Assassins were up and we managed to still win the game?
That
But
will
again,
be news.
again, we haven't won the game, so
That's what I'm saying.
Let's see what happens.
What I'm looking at is the fact that, okay, everyone is expecting the Eliminators to win. I, myself, right, I do not have a horse in the race, and I just want to see good board.
So believe it or not, and I think I said this earlier, the Assassins may have been our toughest matches all season.
All season.
During the regular season. We did lose the last one. We lost the last one because one or two players really played well, and I played horrible. And it still came down to the end of the game. I played horrible.
So technically, you can't really say that they have been your toughest opponent if you weren't shooting at your top level. You see? But then again, we could also say they weren't shooting at their top level either.
Who, the Assassins?
The Assassins.
Well, I don't know how they were shooting, but
No.
but like I'm trying to tell you, they were our toughest match for the season.
Yeah, I heard
Both,
that.
both matches were
I
pretty.
think they were the only team that beat Charlie.
No, they didn't beat us.
No? Okay.
Yeah, they didn't beat us.
Which team beat y'all?
That would be Prowlers too.
Prowlers too. Okay.
Yeah, and like I say, two of their players really played well, and I played terrible.
So, you know, what Dragon Dale you tickle in? Dragon, I see Dragon around now.
No,
Practice room, you have to explain that. All right. Right now, I'd probably take the 9 based on where it is, because the 10 is more free. And like take the 9 to go over. You see?
go over where?
Over more to the right to try to get the 14 or the 11. Because I see if it looks like he's trying to take the 10 and then go for position for the 11 and 15, or is that the 15? Straight to the very end.
That's the 15, but
Okay, that's what he looks like.
yeah, he's left this pretty tough right now. The 11 ball is a small window to get that, so
Very.
he's gonna have an angle going into that.
And he gets the 50. Excellent
That's
position for the 15.
There's the 15. He can roll forward. He can roll forward for the 9. Play the 9 in the corner.
But
And he just needs to leave a shot on the
on the
shot for
11. But wouldn't it be more feasible for him to now play the 15 to get position for the 11?
Where?
11 in the side, it isn't easy, but it doesn't have it because the 11 is a small window.
It's more natural to roll over for the 9 ball.
Yeah, it is. It is. And then
You could leave an angle on the 9. You leave an angle on the 9 and come over towards in the direction of the 3. And then you have a choice. Now you have a cut on the 11 past the 5, or you can play the 11 in the opposite corner pocket. Or you could play the bank. I mean, you got a lot of options at that point.
I think he's going to try to pull back.
Maybe. It's tough because it's hard to get to the bottom of the cue ball. He only has an inch and a half off the rail. Now you gotta elevate a lot, and that makes the shot a lot harder. All right, so he tried to roll it in but missed. You think I'm playing with fire by talking about the Assassins? I thought I gave them a compliment. But I also was trying to explain to Q here that the game is not over. It's far from over.
Well, it definitely is
still-
far from over.
It's a 1-point game with 4 games left to play. We just need one of them to have a really big game, and now we're in a tight spot.
Now, let's look at this table, right? We know who's playing. We know Ozzy is more of a safe type player.
Right.
But however, Ozzy will take the run if he has it.
Right.
I see he has the 7 tied up, and it can go after the 15 because the 15 is basically in the pocket, right? Now, this is where we see will Ozzy go for the run, which I think he will, because he's going to try the 7 on to the 15.
Right. And I'm pretty sure he's going to try and stop this right now. That's, well, I can't tell.
I don't think
can't
he's gonna
tell.
stop
Okay,
this.
no, the 9 actually goes.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to stop
In the
this. I think
corner.
he's going to roll forward, right? So he can get the 6, the deuce in the side.
Yeah, but it's hard to get that ball to follow rolling unless you follow it and double hit it.
And see, he gets it.
Oh, he got it. He hit it good.
Because the 15 is
Yeah.
basically in the
He
pocket.
hit it good.
Now, the angle that he has isn't too much of a good angle because of where the deuce is. Because he can hit the 11.
Yeah, but you don't play for the deuce. You play for the 3.
Knowing him, he's playing for the deuce. No, he's playing for he's playing for any shot.
He's playing for whatever he could see. Thank you very much, sir. We do appreciate it. We appreciate all you guys watching. Thank you for tuning in. Let's see what he does. He's playing the 3 in the corner. He's drawing for the 4.
You think he's gonna be able to pull that? Right now would be a good time to play for that deuce and come back up. You think?
And
I talk about if you take the 3. If you take the 3, right? If you take the 3, roll forward a little bit, and then take the deuce and come back up. Do you think he's gonna do that?
Again, it's a lot easier. I can't see the angle that he has on the 3 ball. You don't want to get too close to the 4, but at the same time, that 2 ball is a pretty good key shot because you play that and it's easy to get. It's easy to get on the
The 8.
on the inside of the 8.
But
To play the 8 in the same
the
pocket.
problem with that is the window for playing the deuce ball over in the top left is small because of the 8. And then you have the 9 over. And he is going for it, and he gets it.
He's on the rail, so he can't stop this.
No, but this is Ozzy. He's going to slow roll this. You know he's going to slow roll this. Oh, no. I see he's looking at the top right corner, so that means the deuce can pass. Or he's
Okay.
thinking it can pass.
Yeah, no, it probably can.
This will be another boost for them. And then you only have 3 games left. The Assassins are definitely giving y'all a run for your money. And right now, yes, he's taking it. Yes.
Yes.
Now, a
But
very
again,
bad position.
again, think about it. You play for that corner. Now you have to play for the 8. 8 ball plays in the side and it plays in the corner, in the
Left corner.
top right corner.
The top right?
Well, I mean our top right,
Oh,
Yeah.
all right.
based on where they broke from.
I think he's going to play that soft just to slow that down because Ozzy is the type player to play safe. And he also would have the 8 in the side if he doesn't get it.
Could do it, but playing it soft.
see, that's what I mean.
Playing it
His whole-
soft
yes,
makes
his whole
it
point.
makes it missable.
That's true. That is true.
When you playing these cuts, and you play them soft.
Now, you are the teammate of Stario who's about to shoot. What do you think Stario is going to do? Quickly say before he goes down the shoot.
If I was Stario,
No.
I don't know what Stario's gonna do. What I would do is I would roll this 9 ball up to the top corner.
And stick him.
And yeah, I'm not playing it.
You would juke him. That's what we say over here in the Bahamas.
Yes.
Jucking you. I don't know I don't know practice room and anyone else.
Well, actually, I'm looking at it. That 11 plays. So I'm
the window for that is too small.
Yeah, but
I would take the safe. I would juke him. I would
he,
juke
he
him.
got it.
Yes, but look at the window he leaves himself with.
He got it. You're missing the point. Yes, it was a small window, but again, he was right there.
You are one of the persons who I know would say, hey, it doesn't make sense you getting 7 balls if the other guy wins the game.
Yeah, but again,
Okay,
playing
I
that
see,
shot,
I see.
he wouldn't have
Yeah,
a shot on the 2.
He has a
Yeah, so
But I don't think Star's gonna hit that soft. So he has to be
No, you
accurate.
don't have to hit it soft.
And he does.
8-ball plays in the same pocket.
Very good shot. Very good
You don't
shot.
have to hit it soft.
That is true. And if he had missed, he still didn't give him a shot because of the 8-ball.
So I play a lot of safe sometimes. But you know what's the best way to keep your opponent from winning? And keeping him off the table.
Keep him off the table because he could pull off a miraculous shot.
Exactly.
Ah. Now it means this is it. This is it. We are now down to what? The last 3 games? Or 2 games?
We last 3 games.
3 games. 5-point lead. Eliminators. Assassins 82. The Eliminators 87.
87-82, 5-point game. 3 games left to play. Stario's break. Not sure who he's playing yet. We'll find out in a minute.
We were talking about Aussie's red shirt, and practice room says it's like Star Trek. You know what's going to happen to the red shirt. He's going to get killed. Markman, you still haven't answered if you playing pool still. You still haven't answered that. I see you ducking that question. You need to put in this group, are you still playing pool?
All right, so up now we got Dario versus Kenton. Dario of the Eliminators, Kenton of the Assassins. Dario's breaking.
Now, we can say Kenton right now is the strongest assassin they have right now.
Definitely not. Furley is.
Oh, I didn't even remember Furley was on the Assassins team. But hold on, how has Furley been playing as opposed to Kenton?
Tonight?
On the whole, we're gonna go on the whole.
I think pretty good.
Okay.
I think really good. Like I say, he's been their best player. He's been playing the best for the majority of the season.
Furley?
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll say the Eliminators best versus the Assassins second best.
That's questionable. but I think the last maybe since the playoffs, Kenton has been playing the second best.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I see Markman say he retired.
Oh yeah, I could have told you that.
Ah. Left us in suspense, and you knew the answer.
Let's see what Dario decides to do.
One thing I must say I admire about the way Dario plays, not just the fact that he's good, but if you look at it, before he shoots any shot, he looks around the entire table. He's contemplating what he needs to take, you see, how he needs to take it, and then he executes it.
Which is what you're supposed to do.
Which is true. Now, I don't know what he's going to do with that 5-2 tie-up here. Oh.
He was trying to get it just now.
From that angle?
He's trying.
That was
trying
ballsy.
He's trying to get it early.
And would you believe he has it still? But does he have it the way he wants it? Because you can play the 1 and then use the 4 and get the breakout.
Yeah.
But, oh, yeah, you still have the 7 to 4 back going up table. Okay.
He's good. He's good.
This may be a nail in the coffin of the Assassins if Dario happens to pull this off. But I don't think they'll go down without a fight.
Well, we are up by 5 right now.
And he gets it. Does he have everything?
Yes, he does.
He still has the deuce. 4 back on. 5 is playable. This may be an ERO.
It's tough.
Well, the 8-ball.
It's tough.
The 8-ball is the pocket, but then you have a 3-ball to
He's
play
overhand.
at 8.
He's overhand, and he doesn't have much angle on this 2-ball. So you play the 2 and then the 7.
And then try to work your way back for the 5 somewhere.
Yeah, see, the problem is the 8-ball is so... 8-ball, he wanted to play the 7-3 and then play the 8 in the side, or the 3-7 and then play the 8 in the opposite side.
He looks like he's going low, so he's trying to stun it.
He's trying to
come
stun it.
over.
He has a bit of angle, but not much. And he bullied that ball into the pocket.
Yes, he did.
He
But
used every
can he
part
see
of
the
that
five?
pocket just now.
Can he see the five?
Yes, he can. Yes, he can.
We're going to give you a better angle so you can see. And this is what we see.
No, he definitely can see that ball.
What I must appreciate is that you notice how far, how close the 5 is to the 10, but yet the respect that they show each player that they didn't call a ref. And,
Oh, he's got the 3.
my goodness, he got the
Got
3.
the 3. What kind of angle does he have on that? Does it go into the 14 and the 8
Okay,
now?
we'll give you all the angle down.
Really can't tell.
But I think he's trying to bump the 13.
No, I think he's gonna play the 8 ball. I think he's gonna play the 8
And the side.
in the same side it's on, or maybe he's banking it. I don't know.
No, that looked like that can play from here.
It kind of does. It's close.
Well, we'll see when he plays this short. Well, it doesn't. No, he looks like he's gonna stun it up a bit. Yeah, yeah. So he can play. He can see it. And this is for an ERO. However, Assassins does benefit 1 point from it. And the Beast makes it.
10-1.
10-1. Okay. Them in this high five. Instead of they just dap. It's times like this.
10-1.
It's times like this when you'd say, hey, I'm glad COVID is over, but y'all are the reason why COVID needs to at least rear its ugly head.
Just know,
Just to dap.
Just know that it's a 14-point game right now.
Yes, it is.
And we only need 7 points. We don't even have to win. We need 7 points in 2 games.
7 points in 2 games. And who's up to play?
Jerome is up next. Not sure who he's playing. Not sure who he's playing. Maybe playing Furley.
I think this may be for a good story right now, because now Eliminators need 7 points to clutch the first victory, right? And now you have Jerome playing against the Assassins best, right? The Assassin just played against the Eliminators best. Now, vice versa. And whose break is it?
It's Furley's break.
Furley's break?
Yeah.
All right.
1 second. 14.
I think this is where you as the captain, you're going to now advise your player.
Gonna have a conversation real quick.
All right. We'll wait on you. Yeah, folks. So as you see, Gino, he's going to now give his player a little pep talk, tell him the score and probably what they need to win. But like I say, the Jag is now going to play the Assassins best, all right? Because arguably, Furley has been shooting the best on the Assassins for this year, or for this time. I don't think Jag can redeem that stroke. First, he has to touch the table, all right? And I think Furley's going to try to stop him, Markman. Yes, that was nicely done. And we have one of our pool players here, Peter. But he's enjoying the action like most of the persons in here. So we have Furley, a lefty. So our the fans want to know, Gino, What did you tell Jag?
I just let him know, just relax, play a game, and make sure I score 7 points.
No pressure.
No pressure.
Okay. We have to just make sure. We have to
Yeah.
make sure because, well, looking at the table, he has small. He has a little bit of work, a little bit of cluster with the 1, 7, and 4.
Yeah, and then the
but it's
side
nothing.
pocket, but-
It's nothing too difficult. He has
one-
the 5.
Yeah, the one plays in the corner.
Yeah.
One plays in both corners. The 4 plays in the side.
7 in both corners after you clear the 4.
That might be touchy.
And this is gonna be, I think if Furley can clear that cluster, right, a bit early or attack that early, we may have a game on our hands where whoever wins the next match, it's all on the table if Furley can clear this table. And it's definitely a clearable table. Doesn't have to do too much work besides the cluster. The 3 can go on the side off the deuce after playing the deuce. So yeah.
Well, even if we don't get to the table, Furley sunk one of our balls. So sunk one of the stripes. So we already have 1 point.
Okay, so now he's playing for the deuce. All right. Furley is taking it. And he plays it. So now he has the 3 ball. All right, Furley obviously is going for the combination. Clearly you can see it. And it's a very nice play, and this looks like an out. Furley takes the 7, then I see him coming off the rail for the 4, and then the 8 ball, but it depends on, I think stop shot after the 4 should give him the 8 in the top left pocket, but still has 2 balls to get to that, so let's concentrate only on the 7. I don't think, yeah, we're having some. All right, this is it. Just having a little bit of tactical difficulties, so. Yeah. I was trying to figure out if that's this one. Okay. Furley's now deciding, should he try play the 4 on the side or should he play it straight down? This is basically almost a tough decision because the 4 ball on the side is the easier shot. But you would have to send it to bump the 11, right? So you now have to decide, how do you want to play this? He's looking down for the 8. I don't think Gino likes this. Especially after giving all that pep talk to his player. I know he's going to be upset with his player.
Listen, there's absolutely nothing you could do if
No.
the player breaks and run out.
No. You have to be upset. You have to be upset. After all the pep talk you give him, he decides to stand up there for the entire match.
The only thing I'm upset about is I may need to make sure I drop something on my break in the next game.
Well, you have it easy. You only have 6 balls you have to get.
Yeah, but you still gotta drop a ball.
That is true. Now, wait. Let's remember now, a lot of persons are looking at this soft break that a lot of persons are using when they get to more what they would consider tough players, so that it kind of ensures them a chance at the table. Are you going to use that, sir?
I don't have a soft break. I do not have a soft break. I do not practice a soft break. So there's no way I'm gonna try a soft break right now. But I'm not gonna break the balls hard.
There it is. He looks like he's putting it inside. And he misses. Oh my goodness. This is what we are talking about now. When that pressure's on, and I'm sure he's now wishing he had played it straight down.
Yeah, but
This would have been a big boost for them, and
there's pressure on both sides.
it shouldn't be anymore because based on Jag's skill level, I see this game
Yeah,
being over.
but it's not to the point where you have a lot of stop shots, stop. You still got to play the first ball and play position on another ball.
Well, if he plays the 15, which obviously is the first ball, and if he uses low, he can slide past the 12. Still has the 13.
I think he's gonna hit the 12.
Hit the 12 can't play past the.
No, I mean
15.
if he plays the 15,
Oh,
he's gonna run into the 12.
yeah, definitely. But he has the 13 to fall back on the 11, right?
And he's playing multiple balls at the same time.
Yeah. Hey, when in doubt, sing two.
Boy.
I don't know what you might have told him, but he obviously took what you said seriously.
Well, hopefully he plays the 13 and sinks
Yeah.
the 11 the same time right now.
Clearly, that's the shot. Clearly. You know something? No, I think this game may be over. You needed 6 balls.
No, we needed 7.
You needed 7, and this is the 7 here, based on it. There it is. Thus, 4 now, 3 left to go.
He just needs the rest of these.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, I think this is what Marquin meant when he said, "Ask Jag to redeem his stroke."
See if he gets it.
What? He pulled back so far?
He ended up on the rail. Again, it's just off the rail, makes the shot a lot harder.
Well, he has to go for it. I see him going for it. Oh, yeah, well, clearly, yeah, he's stroking. He should be able to make that. The only problem is he might come back behind the 4. And no, he plays it just perfect.
Play this in the side.
Yep, and that should be game.
Yeah. Just roll it in the side pocket, and cue ball comes up table and goes back down for the 8 in the side pocket.
Practice room say one ball at a time is for newbies. You are so right. I'm surprised he didn't just hit one shot and then sink all 7. That would have made it easier. And there it is. That's the game, folks. So I'll see if I can get while Gino goes over and congratulates the other team. So I'll see if I can get 1 or 2 assassins here and ask them how they felt. But I'm sure that it's not a good feeling. All right. Come. Come. Okay, folks. I am Dario the Beast. Beast here. Let me tell you, congratulations on your game. It was definitely a good run. A lot of persons were saying how the Assassins have a chance because you weren't here. And then, lo and behold, I think someone flew you in. I'm only joking with that. But you showed up for the game. You definitely brought your game because you were able to secure an ERO. Now, what do you think going forward? Right, going forward, because I don't know how long you may be here, because I don't think you live here anymore for now, right? You have some work off the island.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you think going forward? Right, it's gonna be the game for the Assassins now that you're here.
Well, I know they were going to give us a good game. Seeing that they were on a high, coming off that big win over the Bad Boys.
Yeah.
But I know once we hold our head, we'll be fine.
Yeah, definitely. So I'm wondering, right? So are you going to be staying for the entire season, or do you may have to leave unexpectedly?
I'm gonna leave that one undisclosed for now.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah, you don't want to put more fuel in the tank for the Assassins. But like I said, very good game. I expect to see some more. So I'll see if I can get one of the Assassins here.
All right. Thanks, man.
Good game, man, Dario. All right.
Yeah.
All right, folks. That was Dario the Beast. Now. I was able to secure one of the Assassins. All right, we have Ozzy. All right, we have Ozzy, who came to join us. Ozzy, tell me, what do you think about tonight's game?
Well, we gotta try find a way to get Dario back to Long Island.
Well, I tried to help out. Probably I could have given a leave date. However, he decided to leave that undisclosed. So tonight was definitely a loss for you. At the first two rounds, I see the Assassins were up. At one point, it was up some 16 points.
Yeah.
Right. The Eliminators dug in deep, nipped at your heels, came into the third round, was able to secure the victory.
Absolutely.
What do you think that the Assassins need to do, right, looking at this loss tonight going forward?
Well, one of the things we need to do is just to try to see whether or not we could avoid unforced errors. We have to make big shots and big moments. And I saw where we had opportunities and we didn't capitalize on it. So I'm sure this team is a resilient team, and this is one loss. They defended their home table. Now I'm quite certain that I'm going to try come back here on Wednesday and take one from them.
So home court advantage would not be theirs anymore.
Absolutely. We want to take this championship back to chalk it up, and we want our team to be the team that put its first trophy in chalk it up.
So let me ask you, right? If you were to win this championship, right?
Yes.
What would that mean for you and the Assassins?
Well, it's a great accomplishment. This is the first time that this team have ever made it this far as the championship is concerned. We've never made it to the A Division championship, and to see this group of fellas, what we have, we are battle ready, and we've proven that over the series that we had with it was the Terrell's team, and then also with Bad Boys. This team is a resilient team, and I'm quite certain that we're going to work on some mechanics, and we're going to be able to come back and do our best to take down these Eliminators. But one of the things what I noticed about this Eliminators team is that without Dario, once Dario get an ERO, like they just puff up, you know?
All right, so Ozzy, so I get what you're saying. Right?
Yes.
because Dario definitely was one of the deciding factors, especially when that ERO came in the game. That was a big decision that swayed, the momentum.
Yes.
Right. But we have a call just came in. Right?
Yes.
From Champ.
Yes.
Cheddar Bob Champ.
Yes.
Right. And he said it seemed to him as if the Assassins ran out of gas after the second round. Right. Now a lot of people would agree because clearly they saw the game themselves. What do you say?
Well, the Assassins didn't run out of gas. The mere fact that the Eliminators, after that ERO that Dario made, that within itself changed the momentum.
Okay, and so guess what's so funny about it? Well,
What's that?
Apparently the Assassins have a fan. Well, he's the Eliminator fan, but the practice room, he's one of our regulars.
Yes.
He said that the Eliminators, he's an Eliminator fan, but the Assassin played awesome. You see, so it goes to show you with a little practice, right, and perseverance, it shows that you can get to the top to play for this championship.
But I want to share some with the nation and to the fans that is who are listening, the listening audience. We definitely we would have a major I would say I don't want to say secret weapon, but we're gonna have a different lineup come Wednesday. We're gonna have a different lineup.
So it's safe to tell these people now, right?
Yes.
We all know that the Eliminators had their secret weapon, Dario.
Yes.
Right?
They brought a
Okay.
secret weapon in.
Okay, but now you're saying that the Assassins have a secret weapon.
Yes, we do have a secret weapon. We have a secret weapon. Our secret weapon.
Okay, no.
Our secret weapon that we have would be able to come back.
Dario. Okay,
Not really
so last question, and then
Yes.
we have to wrap up and go.
Yes.
Is the secret weapon going to be here on Wednesday?
Absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt.
Okay, that means now, folks, you heard it yourself from Ozzy, one of the Assassinators. Look forward Wednesday. The battle again at the Boom
Yes.
Boom Room.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Very nice joining us,
All
all
right.
right?
Good night,
See
fans.
you out.